Okay then, hello. How are we all doing this evening? This fine evening. Howdy there, everybody. Good to see you all. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, Sponge Man. How you doing there, my moist friend? Good to see you, brother. And Ralph, hello there. How you doing, Ralph? It's very good to see you. And Revols, how you doing, my man? Oh yeah, by the way, but I've turned the sound commands off for this stream. I don't know, man. I don't know if people would want them on for this. I just figured since it's a more focused video and we're gonna be watching videos and shit, I thought maybe I should turn them off, but maybe I'll turn them back on. I don't know yet, okay, but...
Dumb, you are dumb. Dumb, you are dumb.
Hello, Cloud. How you doing, Sherry? It's very good to see you. Hello, I didn't realize you were streaming, yeah. Dude, it's probably bloody YouTube notifications. They're such a nuisance. Seriously. Okay, put on the headset. Alright, so... hopefully the sound will be good. Turn them all off, it's annoying. Yeah, I've turned them off, so they won't work. Only the entry ones, but they don't go off all the time, so... do you not like the sound commands, Ralph? Do you find them annoying? But yeah, they won't be for this stream. Just because, you know, we're trying to watch the videos, you know, we don't want them interrupting it, so... figured I'll turn them off. Just have them for the chill playthroughs, you know? Them bloody little hair on the keyboard. Cloud's entrance suits her nicely. Yours as well, you know. Crawley is mean, yeah. He's very mean, dude. He's a big meanie. He's very toxic, you know. I love calling you an a-hole, yeah, of course you do. That's like your favorite bloody sound command it is. But yeah, you know. We're going to be doing a reaction marathon, 3-day reaction marathon. So, you know, buckle in. It's going to be a hell of a ride. So, I don't even keep everybody updated on YouTube anymore. Everybody knows on Discord, but I just don't update people on YouTube anymore. But, so yeah, 3-day reaction marathon. We're going to be doing a reaction stream for the next 3 days. Today, Resident Evil related, so all Resident Evil shit. I'm sure you guys will love that, you know, for all those with a Resident Evil hard on. And then tomorrow we'll be doing just upcoming games, you know, trailers, gameplay and stuff. And then on Sunday, we'll be finishing it off with a torture stream. Double torture stream, okay? Donate to join Discord. Hell yeah, man. You know, $200 entry fee. Crawley loves Ori. Oh man, what can I say, you know? Ori is fabulous. I truly love it, especially those new games. Oh yeah, she's right, Sponge. I changed the commands to make them a bit more convenient. Oh yeah, by the way, but I didn't disable the minigames. You can still play the minigames. Only thing that's disabled is the sound commands, so... everything besides the sound commands is available. You can check your butt plugs, play minigames, so... alright, how you doing there, Neo, man? Good to see you, dude. Just playing Elden Ring, yeah? Enjoy Elden Ring, okay? Right. Alright, just checking my sounds working. Alright, so I guess we'll just get started then. So I guess I'll show you guys what is lined up for today's stream, you know. So welcome everyone. Thank you all for joining. Also to the people watching this later on YouTube. How you doing there, fellas? Hope you all enjoy this episode, okay? Alright, so let's switch over to... there we go. Switch over to our watch later list right here. So these are all the videos that I have lined up. Well, these are the Resident Evil ones. All gonna be watching Resident Evil ones. If you see at the top as well, we're not just gonna be watching these Resident Evil videos, but we're also gonna be reading some Steam reviews. Okay, so we're gonna have a laugh reading some Steam reviews, having a good old chuckle, you know, making fun of some fanboys with their 10 out of 10 reviews. You know, you guys know it's going to be ridiculous. I only looked at like the top few, but there's already one that made me laugh. So these are the videos that we have lined up today. I'm not sure what order I'll go in, but I was thinking I might leave this one for last. Thank you, by the way, to Revolves for recommending these videos, because, you know, if it weren't for him, I wouldn't have been able to really find that many. So thank you to Revolves for helping me with the videos. Thank you to Midori for recommending this RE2 HD project. I'm definitely very interested to check this one out. Other than that, it's going to be... what I'm hoping is going to be some meme-worthy shit, you know, but... I don't know. Is there any particular order that I should go in? I think I'm going to leave the Synthetic Man for last.
Hiya, Georgie.
Hiya, Georgie. How you doing there, George? Good to see you, man. Thank you for dropping by. But sound commands are disabled, by the way, George. Just to let you know, but... I think I'll leave the Synthetic Man for last. We'll do the Steam reviews before that, so... Right, so... Midori recommended a HD project mod for RE2. I found this, which is... I don't know. You guys vote, man. What do you guys want? Which video should we watch first? Not including this one, okay? I'm going to save the Synthetic video for last, so... Right, we've got the... I'm not going to be watching this all, by the way. If you see it, that's 2 hours long. We're not going to be watching the whole thing, don't worry. I'm just going to be skipping through it, skimming through it, just to have a look at it. So we've got that HD mod. We've got this one, which I'm sure will be total cringe, dude. You know, this is going to be awful. There is this Under the Mayo video that Revolves recommended. There's this guy. I don't know who the hell this guy is, but I found these videos today. So, the potential of a Resident Evil 1 remake again. Should Resident Evil remake be remade? Resident Evil 1 remake? Capcom possibly working on an RE1 remake? So some clickbait shit. You know, I like good old clickbait shit. Resident Evil 1 remake, first look at gameplay. So this is a mod. I've actually seen a little bit of this before. So yeah, those are what you guys can choose from. You should have left them on... Wait, you should have left them on so I could call you an... Oh yeah, you see? Tough shit, okay? Tough shit. Stick bundles. Save that RE2 playthrough for last. Yeah, you think? Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to be watching the whole thing, so... Right. Potential of an RE1 remake, yeah? Under the Mayo. Cringe warning. Lol weirdos with the RE1 remake. Yeah, dude, what the fuck is wrong with people, man? You know, I'll get to it, okay? Let's remake RE1 remake, yeah. Alright, so... Do you know what? Let's go with... Let's go with this one, okay? You need to let me know if the sound is good as well. I can check the bar, so hopefully it'll be good. Okay, so let's just watch this one. Oh yeah, by the way, quick disclaimer. This is just all fun, okay? So if I say anything that seems a bit harsh or a bit mean, it's just all fun and games, okay? I'm not attacking these people. I'm not condoning people going over to these people's channels and hating on them and shit, you know? This is just all for fun, alright? So, if you're a fan of these channels, then don't take it too seriously, okay? We're just here to have a good time, so we'll watch this one, okay? Small channel right here, so... Okay, that might be a little bit loud, so... Let me turn that down just a bit.
So now that the RE4 remake has passed, I wanted to start a miniseries called The Potential of Insert RE Game Remake, and you have seen that with Outbreak and Resident Evil 0. The fanbase of Resident Evil has been heavily discussing what the next remake is now that we don't know what's next. The fan favorite that people want to see remade is Code Veronica, but Resident Evil 5
gonna fucking destroy it, dude.
Especially with the 4 remake post-credit scene. But there is one game out of all of the remaining ones that seem to have the most mixed reception of the entire fanbase. From one side saying, don't touch this game, it's too perfect, and I don't want to see...
Exactly, why does it need remaking? Why even making this video, man? Come on.
Modern RE engine, and that game is Resident Evil 1 getting another remake.
You better tell me some
Before we get into
good-ass
this video,
reasons why this game deserves a
as it
remake,
helps
okay?
this video get into the YouTube algorithm, and hit the subscribe button to see more RE content in the near future. And now let's get into it. I completely understand how both sides are reacting to people thinking about that stuff. In 2002,
I
it was
don't.
released
I
on the
deserve.
Nintendo
I
GameCube,
understand
and
one
12 years
side.
later,
That's
in
it.
2014, it got an HD remaster along with Resident Evil 0. Resident Evil 1 Remake is arguably known as the best Resident Evil game ever created and defined what a remake should do, keeping
Hey, shit, man, not according to fucking somebody. I don't know what the hell it was, but I actually saw something the other day. I typed it just for shits and gigs. What is the best Resident Evil remake of all time? And guess what? RE4 Remake is the best remake of all time, dude. Not only the best remake, but the best Resident Evil game of all time. Oh my goodness, man. These people are just crazy, dude. Look how good it looks, I know, right? I want a RE5 remake. Fuck that, man. I mean, what can I say? Fuck all the remakes. I don't want any game to be remade, you know, but...
all the original content and expanding on it while also making new content that makes it stand out from the original game. From the creepy atmosphere that was the Spencer Mansion,
yeah, sounds
to the
good,
horrifying
right?
zombies and Crimson Heads. RE1 Remake was easily one of those games that you could call a masterpiece. But with how Capcom has
shit, you know, I don't know if I'd call it a masterpiece, but you know what it sure is? A good-ass fucking remake, dude. How a real remake is done, man. You see, it maintains the camera, the tank controls, the door animations, no cut content, beautiful fucking enhanced graphics, real fucking remake right here, dude. Modern day Capcom devs, take some notes, okay? This is how you remake a game, dude. Look how beautiful this shit looks.
Dare I say, rapidly putting out Resident Evil remakes, which there have been 3 since 2019. It's safe to say
yeah,
Capcom
free,
might not be
dude.
stopping anytime soon with how these remakes
Ridiculous.
are received by the public. RE4
That's exactly why these remakes are so half-assed, because they're just rushing them out, dude, like fucking hotcakes.
Remake has gotten amazing feedback and reception from the fans, and with Capcom asking fans in a survey,
The guy
from a
sounds like
while
he's
back,
reading from a
talking about
script.
which
Yeah,
RE
probably
game
is,
to
dude. A
remake
lot
next.
of channels
Again,
do.
I don't see any stopping at all. Now we know Code Veronica is
Get that ass banned, Center of
the
Evil.
one that might make the most money. But for me, RE1 Remake could be one of those games as to where survival horror could reach a new level, but at the same time is a massive risk, especially Capcom knowing how amazing the first remake was. So I'm going to be saying how I feel from both sides of each party about not wanting one and wanting one. So starting off with the side of not wanting a remake, I 100% understand where you guys are coming from, because I was in that exact same position with 4 Remake, but slowly switched over time. If we are following the criteria of how a remake should be made, RE1 is arguably the most successful and best one, and yes, even doing a better job than 4 Remake.
The thing is, why the hell are you even making this video? Like, I don't get it, you know?
Because I barely see anyone complain about that game and even pointing anything out that was cut, and only can praise the stuff that was added, especially with Lisa Trevor and...
Yes, added. Did you hear that shit? Added content, okay? That's what you do with a fucking remake, alright? You give it a beautiful coat of paint, just like this game did with those gorgeous pre-rendered backgrounds, great lighting, absolutely stunning. And then you add content, dude. You add the Crimson Heads, you add the new areas, new puzzles, Lisa Trevor, remix soundtrack, man. That's how you fucking do it, okay? You don't give it the RE2 treatment, or the RE3 treatment, or the RE4 treatment, where you take the soul out of it and cut all the fucking content with a garbage fucking cast, man.
And her family backstory as to where, without a doubt, that is the new canon, and no one has a problem with that. But there is always a lingering fear of these remakes as of late, and there are 2 terrifying words that fans of
Guy in
Resident
vid
Evil
is
don't
very
like,
quiet.
and is wide
Is it a
known,
bit,
and that is cut content.
bit
With the
loud?
RE Engine remakes, you can
Turn
easily
it up a
point
little
out
bit.
something that was cut. 2 Remake, you had the spiders and the sewers, and terrible B scenarios that the original completely shits on.
Not to mention the over 1,000 things cut from RE2 Remake, dude. Just off the top of my head. Fixed camera angles, door animations, tank controls, a bunch of dialogue, man. The zapping system. There's so many, dude. I literally can't even, like, think of them all, because there's that fucking many. It's endless, man. When I think of cut content in RE1 Remake, is there cut content? Probably, you know, but I actually have to sit here and be like, okay, what did they cut from RE1 Remake? Oh yeah, I guess they cut, the Jill sandwich line, you know what I mean? Fucking hell.
3 Remake, you have the clock tower, the Gravedigger boss fight, and a lot more. For
Yeah,
remake,
sure
you have
as
the
hell,
E3
what
boss
more?
fight, assignment Ada, and separate ways for now. But we will
Oh man, is that it, dude?
see what the word is on that when it gets announced.
That's what I love about RE4 Remake, man, is that, you know, there are people that can acknowledge the cut content in that game, and it's always just the same shit, you know, you free, separate ways, and something else, you know, but they don't ever mention everything else, you know.
Potentially. There is a fear of what Capcom could cut with this remake, and honestly, why would you even consider cutting anything when it comes to this game to begin with? Essentially
it will be
downgrading the
sponged,
content
dude.
from the first remake, and on top of having more resources and technology to do so much more with gaming, would just be a massive L in my opinion. If you can't upgrade or even keep the original content that a game from 2002 had, what's the point of even remaking the game anyways?
Shit, the guy is actually acknowledging, you know, the problems, dude. I'm actually surprised.
You're making more money than you ever have within the company probably, and you can do so much with the RE engine to only take steps back.
Dude, fuck the RE engine, okay? Get rid of this fucking garbage engine.
Would be insane of Capcom to do. And we're not even talking about retconning or changing certain events that happened in that game and could take over as the new canon or whatever.
Bill
the case
Valentine.
may be. Again, downgrading from your first remake and having more materials to work with the RE engine, it would be one of the more mind-boggling routes that Capcom would go, without a doubt. And
They'll redesign the entire mansion like they did with the castle in RE4 Remake. What they sure as hell will do is they'll fucking take the gorgeous lighting from RE1 Remake and they'll make it like a cave, you know, where it's all dark and shit. Well, you know.
honestly, with the first remake adding content, what more can you add from the first remake? Now,
Keep
for
the
people
memorable
that want
areas,
this
yeah.
remake, I get where you guys are coming from as well. Seeing the Spencer Mansion, Hunters, Crimson Heads, Lisa Trevor, Young Barry, and Chris in the RE engine would be great to see. And on top of the screenshot that was in the RE Death Island movie of Jill in her Stars outfit, it got some people going.
What a
about
disgrace
another
that is,
potential
man.
remake
That fucking
itself. I made a
horrendous
video about this topic last
RE3
year, but I wanted
remake
to add this
model.
part in again.
Get that shit out
Resident
my
Evil 7's
face, dude.
environment was
Disgusting.
the perfect one to implement the first-person camera to bring horror to a whole new level. And playing it for the first time a few years ago, it did that for me. The Spencer Mansion has that very similar environment and has other places as well, like the Neptune water facility.
Yeah, I know,
the
right,
cabin
George?
where Lisa Trevor was, and much more.
Do you know what they'll also probably do? Add a fucking flashlight, dude. What is Capcom's obsession with flashlights? See, do you know what it is? I got a theory, right? I think one day at the Capcom headquarters, everybody at Capcom was sat around a desk, right? A meeting desk. And what they suddenly started doing is taking off all each other's clothes, taking off their underwear. They grabbed a flashlight that was sat in the corner of the room, and they started ramming it up each other's arses, right? And they got so much pleasure from getting that fucking flashlight 12 inches deep right up their fucking ass that they thought, you know what, guys? Let's add a flashlight to RE2 Remake, dude. Oh, hell yeah, that's a good idea right there.
I think this.
I think that's what it was,
game
dude.
That could have both the first
Right?
and third person
Good theory.
camera
I think it
at
is.
launch, and could give us different ways to experience this game.
Fuck that
And
flashlight.
hell, I know PC modders will be adding the fixed camera if this game ever exists. For the modern audience, there hasn't really been many people that have played this game due to the fixed camera, which I know they don't like much, but the old heads love. But trust me, for those who
Oh, shit. Old heads? Hey. God damn this guy. You hear him, dude? He called us old heads, bro. You see, people need to quit with that shit, okay? Do you know why? Because there are people that actually like fixed camera angles, dude. Not just the old heads. I hate that excuse, you know what I mean? It's always, that's always the excuse, is that it's the people that are stuck in the past, you know, the boomers, right? Is that what that's what the young kids say? It's the boomers. They're the only ones that want fixed camera angles, you know?
have watched this video and haven't played the first remake yet in that modern audience, please do, because it is a great experience to appreciate. It'll take some time to get used to the fixed camera, but trust me, it is not as bad as it seems, and it is very good once you get used to it.
It sure as fucking hell isn't, dude. If you can't get used to the fixed camera angles and the tank controls, then guess what? The game isn't outdated, the game isn't clunky. You fucking suck, okay? You suck major ass is what you do, okay? Fixed camera angles and tank controls are not that hard to get used to. Tank controls, press up to go up, back to go back, left to go left, right to go right. How does it get any simpler than that, dude?
But for the overall,
it's just these casuals that want every game to play the same.
Remake, do I want one? absolutely more RE content to talk about, upload, and all that other great stuff. And
Oh, of
possibly
course, yeah.
another great RE game to add to the collection.
Another
But
great
should
RE game.
Remake get another one? I personally think not. I think that game, aside from...
Personally think not. Dude, is there even any debate to that? You know, do I need to sit here and have a fucking debate? Oh man, should RE1 Remake get remade? No, there's no debate about it, okay? No, I don't need fucking remaking, alright?
Resident Evil 6 is the riskiest game to remake because it's really hard to improve.
Oh my goodness, why the hell would you even bring up that fucking game? The fact that even bringing up that game at all makes me want to click off this video and dislike it, okay? Nah, not really, but seriously, that actually comes to people's mind at RE6 Remake.
How great the first remake was, and if you take one or a few steps back from that game, fans will tear this apart and people will probably be disappointed. But instead of us wanting or needing one, do I actually...
Dude, people won't be fucking disappointed. They love anything that goddamn Capcom throws at them, dude. Seriously, you know, I've said it before, but the Capcom fanbase are the most gullible fucking people with the most low standards in probably any community, seriously. Only in the Capcom community can you take a fucking phenomenal game like RE2, completely strip it of everything that made it so great, and people still call it a masterpiece. Only the Capcom community could do that, the Resident Evil community, okay? I'm telling you, the most delusional, blind fanbase you'll ever meet in your life, dude. Completely blind to criticism, completely blind to any type of truth, you know? Truth, bro. That is what the fanboys can't accept, is the truth, dude. These people hate the fucking truth.
Think in the future will Capcom remake this game? I personally think they will. It's such a huge opportunity for them.
Do you know why they will? Because it's easy money, and the gullible ass fanboys that I just spoke of will eat it up like fucking hotcakes, man. They'll throw that money at Capcom day one, okay? Pre-order, you know, special edition, $70. They'll bend over, pull down their trousers, and do what they do best.
Do this again with the sales and praise they have been getting from the other remakes.
Who recommended this vid?
Again,
no one. I just saw it randomly.
And when do I think this game will get it? I will say the 30th anniversary of Resident Evil. It's very predictable, but let's say if it's not there then that probably means Capcom might leave it alone. But time to ask you guys a question. Do you want a remake? If so, what do you want to see added?
Do I want a remake? Fuck no, okay? Do you guys want a remake? Do you guys want a remake? Let me know, okay? Do you know what, man? Let's do a quick let's do a quick poll, okay? I'm gonna do a quick poll right now, okay? I'll let the rest of the video watch, and I'm gonna set up a poll.
Or kept in the game.
All right.
If not, why do you not want the remake? Let me know in the comments down below, and thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, and also hit the subscribe button for more RE content in the near future. I hope you guys have yourselves a good day, good night, and good sleep, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, and much love.
I already know the answer to this, but I'm gonna ask it anyway, okay? Do you guys want a RE1 remake, dude? Okay, start. Oops. Yeah, let's do a quick poll, dude. Do you want RE1 remade? Let me know, okay? Thanks for watching. Oops. They can make it, I just don't care for any. Rather play the originals the way it's meant to be. Yeah, that's very true, you know. Like, and that's the way it is at the end of the day. Like, I make my videos, I speak my mind, right? But at the end of the day, I really don't give a shit about what they fucking do with this franchise. I haven't cared for the longest time. You know what I mean? I stopped giving a shit about Resident Evil at least 10 years ago. Like, the only reason I even pay attention to this shit is for pretty much two reasons. One, because my community always talks about it, like fucking Revolves, okay? Revolves is always talking about Resident Evil, right? And for content. That's like the only reason that I even talk about this franchise at all. If I didn't make YouTube, this shit would not even come to my mind, you know? It's not even worth my attention. But, you know, people do like it, and, you know, it's fun to shit on it. What can I say? I do like to shit on this series. And I do like to, you know, share my opinions, so. Right. Hey, how you doing, man? Seriously, what the fuck, man? How you doing there? Why is appreciating a game make a person a fanboy? Seriously curious. I grew up with the originals, but honestly, like 7, 8, 2 remake and 4 remake. Why are they fanboys? It's very simple, okay? The reason why they're fanboys is because they can't acknowledge the flaws and they can't handle criticism, right? When a person like myself comes out here and and speaks for the small majority of people, I come out here and I point out the flaws, I call out Capcom for their shitty ways, and I expose them. I am seen as a fucking a villain, you know what I mean? They start dancing and crying like I've just insulted their mother, you know? If you can't acknowledge the flaws and you act like the game's a masterpiece and you see me as a villain for simply having an opinion, especially when it's perfectly justified with all of the cut content and flaws like I just spoke about, then you're a fucking fanboy. It's that simple. It's that simple. If you like the game, if you can acknowledge the flaws and you can accept an opinion, then you're not a fanboy. I have no problem with people liking this game. I have no problem with people liking Capcom's games, or RE2 Remake, or RE3 Remake, or RE4 Remake, or 8, or 7, or 6, any of those games. I have no problem with that shit. But if you're going to come over here and start crying in my comment section, I'm not saying you, okay? I'm referring to other people. If you start crying because of my opinion, then I'm going to call you a fanboy and I'm going to fucking shit on you. It's that simple. So, yes, hello, how you doing there? Man, seriously, what the fuck? Good to see ya. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Self-Destruct, man? How you doing there, dude? It is good to see ya. Capcom needs to release an OG package for Steam with RE1 Remake controls. Personally, in my opinion, they don't. You know, I know you're talking about the modern controls, but the thing is, I don't get that, you know? Like, I mean, you're obviously saying that because you don't like the tank controls and you want that... what's it called? Omnidirectional system? Dude, I don't understand that, man. I think that's a worse system. It's broken. It doesn't work for those camera angles, you know? But that's just personally me. Those movies don't really count in terms of remakes. Personally, didn't like 6, any of the Revelations games or any spin-offs. Yeah, 6 Revelation games are fucking trash. Revelations of 6 are better than garbage 7, 8. Honestly, I wouldn't even. I disagree there. Honestly, I think 6 is absolute garbage, and Revelations 2 is hot garbage as well. So, as much as I hate RE2 remake for, you know, being a remake, I think that game. I mean, if you're just talking about it as just a game, that game is, in my opinion, a lot better than Revelations and 6. 6 and Revelations 2 are downright unplayable, in my opinion. You know, I despise those games, but 2, 4 remake, those games are playable. They're enjoyable if you don't see them as a remake, but that's just how I feel. I ain't a fanboy of RE4 remake. They all suck after the original 4. I mean, yeah, you know, in terms of Resident Evil, you know, but that's the thing, right? There's two sides to the coin. You got Resident Evil and you just got game. If we're talking Resident Evil, yeah. Even Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 original was a shit Resident Evil game. You can never change my mind on that. That's not a Resident Evil game. Nothing about that game is Resident Evil other than Leon and Ada. That's it, dude. And maybe a couple of other things. Hey, how you doing there, Frostwolf? Good to see you, man. Alright, anyway, let's not ramble on too much, because there's quite a lot of shit to go through here, so let's not ramble on too much. Let's get to the next video. So, which video should we do next? This one's gonna be so fucking cringe, I can already imagine, dude. The modern day Resident Evil voice actors reenacting the classic lines. I'm gonna be... Oh man, I'm gonna be disgusted, dude. I'm gonna be shaking my head watching this for real, man. I'm gonna be cringing so hard. I wasn't a fan of Revelations 1. Oh, the battery's dying. Voice actor sounds good. Yeah, should I do this one? Should we do the voice actor one? Yeah, should we just get the cringe out of the way? Should we? Oh man. All right, let's just do it. Okay, let's fucking do it. Honestly, that takes some balls to say that RE4 is a shit RE game. Yeah, I guess so, you know, but I mean it. I mean, it's just the truth, you know. It's that simple, you know. It's just the truth. Okay, let's just do this one, right? Let's get this fucking cringe out the fucking way. Are you guys ready? Are you prepared? Oh, actually, one last thing. Let's take a look at that poll, dude. Let's have a look at that poll. Oh my god, it's got 2 no's. What a surprise, man. What a fucking surprise. Okay. Wait. No! 1 with 2 votes. What a surprise. Okay, let's do this one, dude. This is gonna be awful. Seriously.
He's awake.
Oh my
The only
god.
thing I can do is speak with sort of a telling lilt in my voice.
So he's
You
the
never
fat
know
guy.
what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
That was a great start,
Mr.
wasn't it,
Allen,
man?
I've been
That was truly great, man, you know. Everybody loves that voice actor. Is she high? Yeah, fucking hell, that was, man. Jesus Christ, I can't do this. Yeah, bro, we're 20 seconds into it and already I'm just like, oh, God, please. Please just stop, okay?
waiting for you, Mr. Dan Allen.
Yeah, fuck this fat guy, okay?
Anyone has heard of the likes of
Fuck
you,
this fat bastard.
especially your YouTube channel.
Where's King of Hun, dude?
It's amazingly entertaining. Good job. I would just like to say thank
Oh,
you
please,
very
stop
much
talking.
from the bottom of my
Is he still talking, dude?
enlarged Duke heart. Thank you for playing the game, and beware.
Fuck your
Beware,
game, okay?
Scarier and scarier as you play it.
Wait. Did he just say RE8 gets scarier and scarier the more you play it? Get the fuck out of here with that shit, dude.
Only a riddle if you don't know.
Oh
the
man,
answer.
how much did fucking Capcom pay you to say that shit, dude? Video's too quiet. Yeah, is it too quiet? Okay, I'll turn it up. Goodness.
Rose, Rose, yes!
But yeah, did you guys hear what he said? Yeah, listen to this again.
Playing the game, and beware. Beware, it gets scarier and scarier as you play it.
That is the biggest load of shit I've ever heard in my life, dude. How much did Capcom pay you to say that shit? What's your name, eh? Or Aaron LaPlante. How much did Capcom pay you to say that, Aaron? Answer me this, Darian. Not Darian, Aaron.
The answer.
Please.
What? What's even the name of this character, seriously? Yeah, I know, right? Self-destruct. You're not wrong about that.
Oh, Dan.
Oh, they're going way too
You'll know
long.
more about him if you watch his show.
Fuck his show.
Major under, you start with like the major underbite, and then you realize
Fucking Rocky Balboa over here.
Closing up.
Is that Rocky Balboa's son, dude?
Something
Yo, Adrian!
specific you want me to say? I will do anything.
I don't want you to say anything, but I sure as hell want you to leave, okay? Please leave, dude.
You want it? Mother Miranda, I'd do anything for you. I'm just a sick man.
God damn it.
Oh, here we go.
Joke?
I love that. That's the
What
one you go to.
It's Claire Redfield
Oh,
here.
is that it?
So glad you're hanging out here with Dan.
Wait. Did she just say that she's Claire Redfield? Wait, let's go back. Yeah, listen to this, okay?
You're hanging out here with Dan.
That's the
What
one you go to.
It's Claire Redfield here.
Wait. Listen to that again.
Love that. That's the one you go to.
It's Claire Redfield here.
Did you hear that, dude? I think I smelled something. I think I smell bullshit, okay? You ain't Claire Redfield. You're a fucking liar. What the hell's the name of the person that did Claire in CVX and RE2? She's Claire, okay? Get out of here. You're an imposter, right? Stephanie Panicello. You're a goddamn imposter, okay? Get out of my sight right now.
So glad you're hanging out here with Dan.
You're watching Dan Allen Gaming, and
you're going to regret it.
Oh, he's the RE5 actor, isn't he? You know, personally, not my favorite Wesker actor, but he's definitely decent. You know, like RE5 Wesker is, you know, voice-wise is actually pretty good. You know, personally, I prefer the Veronica Wesker. That's my personal favorite Wesker, but definitely, you know, one of the better ones. She sounds Irish. Claire's rhinoplasty. Why did Leon get so short time? Because that's all he deserves, dude. Look at hell.
Well, Dan, a few things that I actually didn't bring up in this little meeting of ours.
Absolutely
is A,
atrocious.
it's very important to vote. So, I'll be looking to make sure that you're talking about
Do you know what?
voting.
Hey, guys. Okay, I'm gonna do stuff real quick here. I'm gonna start this segment over again. What I want you guys to do, okay, is to close your eyes, alright? Do it for me right now. Everybody that's watching, close your eyes, alright? And I'm gonna play this, okay? 3, 2, 1, close your eyes.
Well, Dan, a few things that I actually didn't bring up in this little meeting of ours is A, it's very important
Are they closed?
to vote.
They better be.
So, I'll be looking to make sure that you're talking about voting, because that's one of my pet delights, that everyone be registered and use their vote. Also, Dan, I just want to say it's been lovely talking to you, and I hope to indulge in more games.
Okay, so you can open them now, okay? I want to ask you guys something. While you were listening to that, with hopefully your eyes closed, right? While you were listening to that, right, using your ears, did it ever once come to mind, I'm listening to Ada right now. This is Ada that I'm listening to. Oh yeah, I know that voice. That's Ada. Yeah, you know, everybody knows Ada. That's her voice, right? Did anyone ever think that while listening to that right there? I sure as hell didn't. Nope, not once did it ever come to mind. Just sound like some random person, you know, just some random white woman. Because that's who it is, okay? No one knows who this is. What the hell? That's a weird way of spelling Courtney. Courtney Taylor. No one knows who this is, okay? No one knows who the fuck that is. But, whatever the hell... Oh, Sally Cahill, that's what her name is. Everybody knows who Sally Cahill is, because that voice is fucking iconic. Courtney Taylor? Hell no, okay? Get out of here, Courtney.
We're partners
That's
to the
fine.
end. Now, we're partners.
Oh, that's
to
Shiva's
the
voice
end.
actor?
Chris! Wait! Yeah.
I don't like Shiva.
What a mansion! That's right. This is the ultimate life form. Tyrant!
Wait a minute, is that the original... Is that RE1 remake Wesker? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of RE1 remake Wesker. Shiva is underrated, and I don't think she is. I think fucking Shiva is shit. She's eye candy, you know? She's fucking eye candy. Yeah, I thought he was Wesker. The only real Ada and Leon are from OGRE 2, yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Some of these guys aren't even saying the lines in the game. She didn't say one line. Yeah, they're just talking random bollocks, dude. This is complete false advertisement right here. This is misleading, okay? This is clickbait. Resident Evil voice actors reenact voice lines from Resident Evil games. That is fucking lies right there, man. That's complete lies. It's so funny when Wesker says go to hell and the tyrant instead attacks him.
Don't come this way! No! Chris, you're alive.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not the biggest fan of RE1 remake.
Connection with the organization. Guess this just wasn't our lucky day. I did manage to get my hand.
What the hell? This guy looks like that fucking what's his name, dude? What's his name? The guy with the long hair, you know, the guy that I was talking about the other day. Penguins, dude. You know, the guy that talks like this. What's up, guys? Today we're gonna be doing some, reacting to some Resident Evil voice actors. Yeah, he sounds like that guy. It looks like him, doesn't it, dude?
Hands on a number of documents disclosing some of Miranda's
Bro, he
experience.
fucking talks like him too as well. Speak up, for crying out loud. Speak up, Jeff. Okay? Speak up.
Support our previous theories.
Can you hear him?
Her objective was clearly to kidnap Rose. Maybe she.
I
thought she
can't
could
hear you,
lure her
Jeff. You need
easier
to
if she
speak
broke
up,
the
friend.
You end up with this kind of Heisenberg thing, you know.
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
love it.
kill that boulder punch.
Okay, another shitty RE8 character. What's with all the RE8 characters, man?
Let's see what you're really made of. Ethan Winters. So he's
That was OG RE1 Chris. Was it
You're
really?
all wrong. Dan Allen Gaming is the best show on the planet. You just
It wasn't. It sounded like RE8, didn't it? I don't know. Maybe it wasn't.
You just gotta come with me on this thing, otherwise, I'm gonna chop your balls off, alright? Let's find out if...
Dude, this guy looks like a fucking meth head, dude. Look at his eyes, bro. Dude, look at this guy's eyes, man. Look at those bags, dude. Look at those dark shadows around this guy's eyes, bro. This guy has definitely been taking some crack before this interview, dude. You can't tell me this guy isn't on crack right now. Look at them fucking eyes, bro. Those are either the eyes of a fucking crack smoker or the eyes of a fucking rapist right there, dude. That's some RE4 remake type Luis eyes right there. That's evil right there. That is pure evil, okay? If you look into those eyes long enough, you'll turn to stone, okay? Look away, dude. Look away, bro.
Dan Allen Gaming...
Neil, dude, stop looking at me, okay? Oh man, you see, that's even more terrifying.
Come get these pretties that she...
I don't even know who the hell this is.
Where do you think you're going?
Who? Oh, Margaret Baker. I don't even know the. I didn't even know who the hell that was.
It's time for supper.
It's okay, Dan. I know you did.
Oh well, she actually looks like her as well. What is the deal with that? Why do they always get actors that look like the characters? They did that in a lot of games. Wow, what an ass. Penguins always talking about buttholes kind of stuff, yeah? Where's Kyle Crane, voice actor? Who gives a shit about Kyle Crane? Kyle Crane's garbage.
Didn't mean to hurt me. But
Did he voice someone in Resident Evil?
Shouldn't have done that. It hurts.
Oh, this sense of the swearing, dude. How gay.
Man blood. Chaotic.
Way
gamer
too many
blood.
RE8 characters, man.
You stupid man thing! And then, where are you, little one? Dan, you're a stupid man thing.
Stupid man thing.
Man blood. I added the laugh just for fun. I am so grateful to all of you. Bela.
Who the fuck is Kyle? Kyle Crane, he's from Dying Light.
For killing me. I'll let you off.
Kyle Crane voices Chris Redfield. Yeah, does a...
So wonderful. And I'm so
What was that
excited
screaming?
for the prequel. Fight for it.
Hey, don't blame the voice actors, okay? Blame these script writers. That's what I blame, you know? They're just reenacting them. We should blame the fucking script writers. This horrendous scripting and dialogue, you know?
Love, Bela. I'm gonna come.
Just garbage script.
Don't worry. Wherever you
What?
go.
She wants that man thing, yeah.
I'll be looking for you.
Shitty script, you know?
Don't you love
Shitty
me?
dialogue.
Carly, kiss me? So you finally come to see me. Everyone
Big ass
calls me
teeth.
anytime.
Shit, dude.
I'm gonna enjoy drinking your blood, Carl.
Oh man, she shows too much teeth, you know? It's a turn off right there. She's actually a pretty good looking woman, but she shows too much teeth, you know?
Dan, I knew you'd love
Too much gum, you know?
Come on now, just a little taste.
Happy birthday.
Oh, here we go, you know.
Hello, Morgan.
The one that all the simps drool over, you know.
Cassandra!
Cassandra!
This 6'4"
Cassandra!
miscreant who thinks he can interview me and have me on his show.
Oh my god, was she taking a shit when she said that? Cassandra! Oh.
Dan
Oh, man.
Allen Gaming. me.
Cassandra.
He's a lovely boy.
Goodness, that was an ordeal right there. That was a bloody ordeal right there, man. I'm sorry to put you guys through that, okay? Forgive me, alright? Are you guys still here? Did you guys leave, you know, to go to therapy for that traumatic experience? I'm so sorry to put you through that, okay? That was truly horrendous. Seriously, you know, no offense to the actors, but that was fucking garbage, seriously. You know, but what can I say, man? Don't blame the voice actors, they're just doing their job. It's these script writers and these casters, okay? They're the ones to blame. These people are just doing their jobs, you know? I don't like to shit on the actors too much. The third sister actor actually died before Ori release. Yeah, really? Shit. Little Man Thing, Nick's Manhood. Lady Gaga looks like Marilyn Manson. I'll slide my man thing in between Lady D's double D's. Hey, how you doing there? Andalus Gaming, man. Oh, man. You are very lucky, man. You just missed some quality cringe, okay? Really, really good, okay? Really good, man. You would have been, you know, you would have been traumatized. It was bad, okay? I expected more voice actors. It was mostly RE8, yeah. I guess this came out during RE8's life cycle. Wait, 4 months ago? It wasn't even. This shit came out around RE4. That's really odd. Why was there so many RE8 voice actors? Wait, you guys can't see it. Yeah, look. It came out 4 months ago. That's really odd. You think it would have been mostly RE4 voice actors. They're doing their jobs horribly though, yeah. The thing is, it's just that they're just not suitable for those roles. That's the thing, you know? It's just bad casting. They're not fit for that role. It'd be like bloody, you know, who the hell was a good voice actor? Or Nolan North, right? It'd be like Nolan North voicing Lara Croft, you know? Like, is Nolan North a bad voice actor? No, I think Nolan North is a good voice actor. I personally love his work as Edward Richtofen. You guys probably don't know who the hell that is, but Nolan North is a good voice actor. But is he fit to be casted as Lara Croft or some other unsuitable character? Nah, you know? That's the thing, right? It's all about the casting. So these guys are probably good voice actors, but for the right role, you know what I mean? I have a video for you. Can I link it? I don't know. You could try posting it in the chat, but I'm not sure if you can, dude. Try posting it in the chat. Otherwise, I'm not sure how you'll be able to send it to me, dude. I would just fuck the sisters. If I was in the castle, they would probably let me out afterwards. You're gonna fuck those vampires. If it came out 4 months ago, I thought it would be RE4, yeah, I know, right? You guys don't automatically think RE8 when you think RE. What are you, fossils? Yeah, you know, when I think Resident Evil, the first game that comes to mind is that masterpiece, RE8. You know, that's one of the greatest Resident Evil games of all time right there. Oh yeah, definitely. 100%. Honestly, Nolan North voicing Lara Croft would be funny. He can't send links on YouTube. Oh yeah, I guess you can't. That's actually shit, dude. Because, actually, what's the video called? I could probably type it in and look it up. Let me know what it's called, okay? And I'll think about it. Alright, so that was absolutely fucking atrocious. What next? So, we'll remove that. Yeah, let's just remove this one. Remove, where the fuck, dude? Oh yeah, remove that. Don't need this. So we've got these ones left, man. Shit, this is gonna be long, dude. Do you know what? Let's just watch this one. This is just some gameplay of a mod.
The secrets of the Spencer Man.
Let me just mute it, actually.
Tales from the developer.
Let me turn it down.
Get into our first look at
shut up, dude.
Remake, so neither
oh my god, look at the lighting, dude. This is what I'm talking about. I know this is just a mod, but you can tell they're taking heavy inspiration from RE2 remake. Look at that horrendous lighting, dude. Look at this shit. There's a fucking chandelier, man. Where is the light? Is it this supposed to be realistic? Oh man, and that's the thing, right? Is that they're obviously taking heavy inspiration from the remakes. What is it with this lighting, dude?
So neither project slows down.
Jesus, man.
Expected to be released for free sometime in
It seems to only be me, but it's, you know.
And share it with your friends to help bring attention to this project. If you enjoy
Look, once again, that looks terrible, man.
this video, please leave a
I know it's just a mod, okay, but I'm being honest. Look at that. That is awful looking. How fucking lifeless does this corridor look? Look at that. That is very lifeless, alright? That is terrible, seriously.
If you enjoy Resident Evil videos like this, consider subscribing. So with that,
Oh no, it's
here's
Bill.
our first look at the Resident Evil 1 fan remake.
Oh shit, you see that? They were actually outside in the forest. Modders can be good, yeah. You know, I don't want to be too harsh, but I'm just obviously being honest.
Here's our first look at the Resident Evil 1 fan remake.
Okay, just get on with it, dude. This isn't RE1, dude. This is RE2. What the fuck? Is it? I'm confused. This is the police station. What the hell is that about? What is this? It's a RE1 remake mod. Man, that's fucking... The reflection is kind of cool, you know, like the, not the reflection, but the light coming through the hallway, the window. The charm of the mod is lost, yeah. Like, look at the hole, man. It's dead, dude. Look how lifeless it looks, man. The hole in the remake has so much life to it, but this is just... I feel nothing. Look at the colours, you know, you have some colours, but look at it, it's mostly like browns, you know? It's mostly browns and like shades of like reds, browns and reds, you know? It's just colourless, man. Fucking garbage third person. Enter the survival horror, yeah. Do you know how you do that? By playing the original RE1 remake. That's how you enter the survival horror. Seeing as it's third person, I feel nothing, yeah. Do you know what? We need to take a fucking look at the comments. I didn't expect from a fan project, yeah. There are some good fan projects out there, though. A mod I was playing yesterday, Doom, Brutal Doom. Dude, Brutal Doom is better than the original Doom. Yeah, I said it. That shit is fucking amazing. Oh my god, look at that. Where is... Look at this, dude. Can you tell me that this looks good? That is disgusting, man. That is really poor, dude. Seriously, okay, I'm just being honest, okay? The guy that made this mod, if you're by some miracle listening to this, okay? Stop using the modern RE engine's lighting as a blueprint, okay? Stop taking inspiration from the new games, because look at this shit, man. This is awful, alright? It's just really horrible looking. You've got these bloody lanterns here, but there's no light, you know? You're hiding all that detail under the darkness. And this hole just, it looks worse than the original remake. The colours, the lighting, it looks worse. And the thing is, right, yeah, it's a mod, but I can actually imagine a official remake actually looking like this. That's the thing. Okay, enough of this, alright? I'm about to fucking puke. Jill has a bloody flashlight. You didn't see that? I didn't. Lat made this. I know, right? Yeah, innit? The lanterns, you know? Look, there's a light here as well. There's a light here. Why is there no light? Why is it pitch black, dude? This is not how lighting works, right? And that's what's so funny, is that people use the argument that this is realism, right? But this isn't realistic. That is not realistic. That's not how lighting works, dude. A light of this caliber would not be producing this little light. Look at this. It's pitch black, dude. Oh, man. Do you know what, though? Let's have a look at the comments, dude. Let's have a look at the comments. There's got to be some funny comments here. I love the dedication that went through this. It's unbelievable. Astonishing work. Still can't believe it was made by the fans. This really shows how special the series is to me. Looking forward to seeing more. Oh yeah, look at this. As someone who never really liked the fixed camera angles, I hope something like this could come out on console, because I'd love to experience it, you see. Typical third person dude, you know. Wait, I love how the fan community is so rich in talent that their work, same as a big company. Do you know what? You're not wrong, dude. You know, Capcom's not exactly much to look up towards. But yeah, you know. Oh my goodness, dude. Look at this. This looks like it would be the best of the remake. The remakes. Oh my god, man. I can't with these people, man. Are you seeing this? This looks like it would be the best of the remakes. My god, brother, please, okay? Just stop. Just stop already. Oh my god, man. I get you.
I beat you to it, Cap. My name is not Cap.
How you doing there, Kale? Good to see you, dude. Oh my goodness. Okay, enough of that fucking shit, alright? Insulting, yeah, good to see you, Kyle. How you doing, brother? Fuck. Okay, let's watch this clickbait video.
Alright guys, back with some more Resident Evil news. We are well aware by now about the Resident Evil 4 remake that is set to release on March 24th, 2023. Capcom.
It's not news, okay? There's no news about an RE1 remake, okay? You fucking liar, dude. This is just some typical clickbait and shit which you get in the community, you know? There's so many clickbaiters in the RE community, man, you know? Oh my god. Something in this game? Question mark, you know? It's always the same shit.
Has been going down their list of RE games and fully remaking the titles from the ground up, enhancing them graphically, updating the controls, improving on the gameplay, and even adding on to the stories to bring...
What a load of shit, man. Did you hear what he said? Updating
the controls, improving on the gameplay, and even adding...
Improving all the gameplay. Improving all the gameplay. You heard that, right? Yeah, let's improve the gameplay by cutting half of the gameplay. Yes, you know? How do we make the gameplay better, guys? Let's just remove it, okay? If there's no gameplay there, then how could it be bad, right? That's what I just don't get, you know? Like, I can't with these fucking people, seriously. They just spew bullshit.
Stories to bring it up to date for current and last-gen consoles. So far, they currently have RE2 and RE3 checked off their remake list, and RE4 is up next.
What the fuck is this?
But it seems like Capcom may be working on another classic Resident Evil title.
No, they're not, you fucking liar, dude. You pulled this out your arse. Or you fell for some bullshit leak online.
As well. Recent trademarks indicate that Capcom is not going to stop until they have
dumbass YouTubers just make up
all
shit,
of their
yeah.
classic titles to the current generation.
Not wrong there.
According to 2 listings on Justia, a new version of the first Resident Evil is in development. And if prior
What did he say? I'm a fucking...
version of the first Resident Evil is in the 2 listings on Justia, a new version of the first Resident Evil is in development.
Where's your proof, eh? Show me some proof, dude. He said that there's a version or some shit of the first game in development. Where, dude? Nobody has heard about this. You're just making up
And
shit.
if prior RE games are anything to go off of, then most likely the project will be a remake. Resident Evil 1 had previously been given an HD remaster, however it wasn't a remake. The Justia listings are actually
Okay, I think he's talking about the PS4 version.
trademarks. Both trademarks were filed on the 7th and 8th of December of 20.
So this is, well, what even is this, dude? This is your proof, dude? This is nothing, okay.
2022. These trademarks were registered once before in 1997, before the release of Resident Evil Director's
Yeah, I
Cut
noticed
in
that too, so...
1998. However, the same trademarks were cancelled in 2012. Capcom re-registering these terms again indicates that the studio plans to reuse them. This is significant
So this is the only proof you've got that they're developing an RE1 remake.
Because the director's cut of Resident Evil was essentially the original Resident Evil game with some changes and additions. Things like an arrange mode, which essentially was that generation's item and enemy randomizer, and a beginner mode added into the game. In all, the director's cut of Resident Evil was
Okay, I
the
don't
most
need you to
complete
tell
version of the
me
game until
about
the
the
DualShock
director's
version
cut.
released, which added a vibration function for PlayStation's DualShock controller. Resident Evil Director's Cut also included a demo for Resident Evil 2.
What does this have to do with a RE1 remake? Filler, dude, okay? It's a load of filler.
And since Resident Evil 2 has already had a remake, the only logical conclusion to draw from these trademarks is that Capcom is working on a Resident Evil 1 remake.
Oh yeah, of course, dude, you know, that's the only logical explanation. They must be making an RE1 remake, yes.
Unfortunately, there is no way of knowing if this is indeed what Capcom has planned with these
Yeah, exactly, because you don't know shit, dude.
trademarks, but I think it is safe to say that Capcom is heavily focused on bringing all of their classic Resident Evil titles into the current generation
No. They're heavily focused on destroying the classics, okay? Get it right, dude.
of gaming. There are still no rumors, leaks, or any type of news regarding a Code Veronica remake, which is easily the most fan-desired RE title to get a remake alongside RE4. Only time will tell if Capcom decides to show Code Veronica the same treatment. As for now,
Yeah, the same shit treatment, dude. The same insulting treatment.
we just have to wait and see what Capcom's plan is after Resident Evil 4. And that is going to do it for this video. Is Resident Evil 1 a game you would like to see get a remake?
No.
Or is there another Resident Evil title more deserving?
Nope.
Let me know in the comments down below if you...
Okay, that was an absolute waste of time, dude. Is anybody calling out this guy? Is anybody calling out this guy? Because that was an absolute waste of time, dude. Hey, jack your legs, man. I want my 3 minutes back, okay? Fucking Jackie. I really hope they do. Let's see, is anybody calling out this guy, dude? Because this guy needs to be called out for this shit. That was completely pointless, dude. There was no proof of an RE1 remake, okay? Is there anybody calling this guy out? Maybe that you fucking deleted them, dude. I say fucking lot of shit. Yes, let's remake a remake. So yeah, this guy's talking some sense, dude. Oh yeah, you see, look at this, man. Typical, dude. Maybe some people want to experience the game without the dog shit controls or fixed camera angles. The only reason the game looks good still is because due to fixed camera angles and backgrounds or just images with slight animations over it. All the models were able to look better because it took less processing power. The remake is old enough to drink at this point. It's outdated. It's still the same source material, just polished and refined. The same shit with movies when they transfer them. Okay, so that game, you know, oh my god, man, I can't with these people, dude. It's outdated, you know. It's just always the same bullshit, man. So this guy, right, you know, RE1 remake is outdated. The tank controls suck. The backgrounds only look good because they are images with slight animations. What the fuck is on about, dude? So this guy, Ark Dorman, whatever the fucking name is, I guess this guy would rather have, you know, a game with third person, right, you know, and, half the content, you know. I don't get these people, seriously. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. I think what he meant to say was maybe some people want to experience a game without controls that I have to learn at because I suck, dude, you know? My god, can't with these people. Those shit controls and camera angles are a big reason why so many people love it. Not everyone loves generic over-the-shoulder gameplay. See, this guy's talking some sense right here, man. Newty, dude, you see? Newty, you're right, brother, okay? Generic over-the-shoulder gameplay indeed. It's just like I say, man, but everybody wants the game to play the same. That's what it is, dude. It's fucking casuals, dude, that want every game to play the same. They're too lazy. They don't want to put in any effort to learn a new control style, right? Whenever something's different, they don't see it as, okay, tank controls, a fixed camera. This is different. I guess I need to adjust to this. Practice. No, they see it as, this sucks, man. This is outdated, dude. Man, every game needs to be third person, otherwise it's outdated. Fucking casuals, man. That's what it is, dude. These people destroy game and every game is the same because game developers are catering to these fucking people, dude. People that can't put in the time to learn a new control style, dude. Already has the perfect remake. I don't want a remake of a remake. I want a remake of Code Veronica. Resident Evil 1 remake, please. That's all I want, Capcom. Yeah, they made one 21 years ago. Why are you asking for a remake? Okay. Outdated. Yeah, outdated, man. Dude, that needs to be a meme, seriously. That needs to be a fucking meme, dude. Outdated. Oh my god, it's outdated, man. Shit. I don't like the game because I suck at it. The game's outdated. Oh, man. Do you know what I don't get? Do you know like how in the From Software community, you get all those people that say, get good, you know? Where the hell are those people when it comes to Resident Evil? Seriously, we need those people to come over from Software games and tell these people how it is, man. Did you get the link? I didn't get any link, dude. I'm sorry, man. But that's just the simple fucking truth, you know? They don't want to adjust the controls. They suck at the game. It's unnatural. It's unfamiliar. And they see it as shit, you know? It's not different. It's not some, you know, a different experience. It's just outdated. They're spoiled is what they are, man. They're spoiled fucking brats. And that's what they are, you know? They're like little children, dude, you know? They're like little children that have been told to do something, you know? Hey, little Jimmy, dude. Hey, Jimmy, go make your bed, okay? Go make your bed. And what they do is, instead of going and making their bed, they just, you know, go on the floor, start rolling around, flailing their arms and legs in the air, and start crying, dude. I don't want to make my bed. I don't want to make my bed. So you know what the parents do? They go and make their bed. Rather than making them make their bed. That's exactly what they do, man. Rather than these people, you know, just sticking through it, dude. Learning the controls, you know, putting in a bit of fucking effort, dude, to learn a new control scheme. Instead, what they do is they start having a tantrum, crying that it's outdated, man. Oh, no, it's too outdated, man. I don't want to listen to it. You know, I don't want to play it, you know? That's what it is. Spoiled little brats, and that's what these developers do. Rather than the developers telling them to go fuck themselves, get good, learn the fucking controls, instead, they're given to them like some mother that spoils their child, you know, like Cartman's mother from South Park, and they just give them what the fuck they want, you know, rather than telling them to get good, shut the fuck up, and learn how to play the game, you know? Either learn how to play the game, or don't play the fucking game. Go play something else. Go play one of the other 1,000 third-person horror games. You know, there's that many of them, you know, you've got a huge fucking selection, but, you know, what can I say? Right. So, we're going down a little bit. You know what? I'm gonna delete this one. Right. Okay. Beds are outdated, yeah. RE4 Remake is actually Dog Snot. It's better title. Right. Huge selection, very few that are actually good. That's true, you know, that's true. Right. Okay, so what next then? What next? Oh man, dude, I'm not looking forward to this fucking shit. It's way too long, dude. 50 minutes, bro. I don't want to watch this guy for 50 minutes. Seriously. Do you know what, man? We need some positivity, okay? We need some positivity, man. Enough of this fucking shit, dude. Let's take a look at this fucking mod that I was recommended by Madari, dude. Thank you to Madari for recommending this, by the way. Let's take a look at this. Turn it down. This is a RE2 original HD mod right here. Let's have a look at it. So it looks very crisp. It looks very shiny. Okay, what about the police station? Let's have a look at the police station. Shit, dude. Where is the police station? I want to look at the RPD. Oh wow, it looks alright, you know. It looks a bit plasticky, you know. I think that's a problem, is that it kind of looks like plastic, you know. It looks a little bit too, yeah, you know. Oh yeah, full size, sorry. I always forget to do that. But yeah, it still maintains the textures, it just makes them updated. That's a problem. I just think it looks a bit too plasticky, you know. It's because it's clean HD, yeah. It's not bad looking by any means, but it just, I don't know, it looks a bit it just looks a bit off. I like that though, you see that there? Wait up. That Leon face looks pretty cool in the inventory right there. But yeah, it looks good. It just looks like I said, it looks like plastic. The inventory looks pretty good though. Ooh, liquors. Let's have a look what the liquors look like. Oh yeah, the sound commands are off, by the way, Kyle. Boy, you didn't care about graphics, boy, you hypocrite. Well, I mean... Oh shit. Ooh. That looks pretty good, actually. You see the helicopter? The helicopter looks pretty good, because it obviously... That helicopter looks pretty good, though. Obviously, it's quite metallic looking. Oh shit. What's the library look like? Ooh. But yeah, what do you guys think, you know? I think it looks pretty good, you know? It's not perfect, but I think it's actually alright. Only complaint is that some areas look a bit plasticky, you know, but there are other ones that look quite good, so. Yeah, I'm not watching all of that, by the way, so. Right. The backgrounds look good in the originals because it was pre-rendered, yeah, exactly. Like, my favorite part of that mod was like the inventory screens, you know, the inventory screen looked nice. You know, but yeah. You see, the inventory looks pretty nice. You know, I like the Leon face picture up there. Looks like it started with GameCube version. Alright, so what do we do now then, dude? Shit. What time is it actually? Up at 6, okay. Oh, this is that Under the Mayo video, man. Do you know, like, I started watching this, like, ages ago, but I don't know. Way better than D-Make, yeah, you know, I would take that over the D-Make, you know, any day, but... Okay, so I guess we'll watch this one. Revolves wanted me to watch this. This is just Under the Mayo, just
I don't really understand the backlash that Krombaquet's video's been getting.
It's just you know, it's one of his sarcastic videos.
In his description that he wants you to draw your own conclusions. He's just also declaring the remake to be soulless in the video title. I don't see a conflict there.
16 minutes though, Revolves? Come on, man.
Does a great job of showing why the remake is inferior in every way, and I have to...
This is basically just 16 minutes of, you know, Under the Mayo just shitting on Krobibak. You guys remember that that video that he made and it was getting all that backlash and shit?
Agree.
This is just
soulless.
This is just him, you know, fucking making some sarcastic video about it.
That the background sounds are louder in the original game, which means that there's more atmosphere.
Oh man, you guys lost.
It's like if there's a tornado in your hometown and you can hear it in the distance, isn't it better to be literally inside the tornado where it's much louder? It's a much more immersive experience. And sure, the characters, the character interactions have been destroyed as well. Ashley doesn't accuse Leon of looking up her
You say it's just some parody, you know.
For me, personally, ruined the entire immersive experience, even more than the lack of Brown. And I had to finally turn off the game, put my pants back on, and find something else to do with my day.
Oh, this is pointless, dude. I have nothing to say, man. What can I say? It's just 16 minutes of this guy making some sarcastic parody, you know? The guy in Crowbat is so absolutely right. OG actually can get the Mayo too. Slows speed down and it makes a drunk Mayo. Mayo is casual, dude. You know, I do watch him every now and then, but you know, like I said on one of my videos, but I'm kind of mixed with him, you know. Like, I do like some of his videos, but, you know, he's not someone that I agree with very often, so... Fuck this video, okay? Revolves, man. This is a waste of time right here. There's a reason why I didn't watch this, but 16 minutes? I'm not sitting here for 16 minutes watching this. Get out of here, okay? Fuck this video. So, alright. Oh, God, 50 minutes, dude. Why, man? Why does the Synthetic Man video have to be 50 minutes long, dude? Oh, man. Okay. Alright, so you guys decide, right? Do you guys want to have a read of some RE4 Remake Steam reviews and then watch the Synthetic Man review that's 50 minutes long? My God. Or do you want to skip the Steam reviews and just go straight to this video? It's up to you guys. Oh, shut up, you want a long stream? Oh, yeah, I know, but man, that's just a waste of time right there. Crawler is impatient. He's talking about the remake, though. You should love it. Oh, he's talking shit about the... Oh, no, that's a parody. It's a parody, dude. Do you not know who Under the Mayo is? It's a parody. he's basically taking the piss out of the people that criticize the game, you know? Like, it's just a parody, you know? I don't really have anything, you know, of value to say. Synthetic Man video. Yeah, should we go straight to the Synthetic Man video? Yeah, that'd be a good idea, actually. Okay. I was gonna read some reviews here, just, you know, have a laugh. Oh my god, look at this, dude. This is by far one of the best games released in 2023. Capcom has made a standard for other studios in terms of remake. 10 out of 10 story, 10 out of 10 combat, 10 out of 10 gameplay, 100 out of 10. Oh my goodness. You see, this right here is why I wanted to read this shit, dude. Look at this. Oh my god, man. That is the first comment I saw. That is... Jesus, dude. Leon is so hot, I want him so bad, thanks, devs. Jesus Christ, man. Sherry, man. This is people like you, Sherry. Look at this shit, dude. It's these horny fucking women and shit, you know? Fucking creaming their knickers for bloody Leon. Creaming their fucking panties, you know? That's what this is. My god. Spend the first couple of hours beating it to Leon. Wait, spent the first couple of minutes, a couple of hours beating it to Leon. Oh my god, it's just a bunch of horny fucking women and shit who flicking their beans to Leon. Leon was pretty distracting. I would need to take a break from playing just to have a private session with myself. Oh man, this is just this is oh my god, man. Truly a masterpiece. Spent all 160 hours staring at Leon. What's with all these Leon sims? What the fuck? Sherry, is this you? Are you making all these bloody alternate accounts? Look, all these Leon sims, dude. It's just full of Leon simps. My goodness, dude. Game is very good remake with in-game graphics and game mechanics. Here, they didn't change everything. Fucking shit grammar. It is the same game like in 2004. That's a fucking load of shit. But with little corrections, like some little changes of the story. Okay, that's just a complete fucking lie, dude. Seriously, and that's the thing. People are gonna use these reviews to actually get advice. This is complete load of shit. This is a terrible review. It's a lot of shit, you know? It's just lies. It's false, dude. That's completely false right there. It's misleading. Man, screw this. This is just awful. Thank you for this bountiful gift, Capcom. Please provide us with a code Veronica. Yes, please don't. Capcom really said, wanna watch me make one of the best games ever made? Wanna see me do it again? Oh my goodness, dude. It's just fanboys and Leon simps, man. Fuck me. Where's everyone going? Bingo? Yeah, what about all the other lines? Some bullshit there. Okay, too long reading that. Dude, fuck this, man. This is. I had to play one-handed whenever Ashley or Ada were on screen. Yeah, who says some shit, you know, like that? Cringe reviews, yeah. It's pretty much just fanboys and simps, you know. That's what it is, dude. Get to hear Leon moan, 10 out of 10. What the hell? Look at this, dude. The rats in this game are modeled astonishingly well. With complete with fur, tessellation, and basic facial animations. Dude, is this a joke, man? The guy is talking about the rat models. What about the game, motherfucker? What about all the cut content? What about the shitty characters? What about the cut soundtrack? What about the lifeless environments? What about the shitty fucking dialogue, man? This guy's talking about rat models. Their movements are not scripted and appear to be AI driven. What the fuck is he talking about? Are you seeing this shit? The closest a game has come to a realistic portrayal of rats is Red Dead Redemption 2. Dude, is this a joke? This has got to be a joke, dude. This has got to be a joke right here. I recommend this game because it has realistic rat models and physics and AI with very realistic fur textures. This has got to be a joke. I think it's a fucking joke. It has to be a joke. It has to be a joke, okay? Oh, I'm not reading all that, dude. Could you please add a selfie option in photo mode so Leon and Ashley can do a group photo with a scary monster in the back? Selfies, man. Yeah, you know, let's make it into that one fatality from MKX, you know? Cassie Cage, where she takes a selfie in fucking Mortal Kombat? Yeah, I bet no, dude. Resident Evil 4 just beat Resident Evil 4, the best Resident Evil 4 ever. He's basically saying the remake is better, I think. I'm so serious right now. This is the best game I've ever played. Well, you know what, dude? I don't think you've played many games then. Either that or you got incredibly low standards, Ed Weird. You need to play more games, dude. Way too long, not reading all that. Game of the year. Oh man, this is worse than I thought it would be, seriously. What is this, Dead Rising? Read the negatives. Yeah, I guess I could, right? I'm here for the remake of Leon's Hair, dude. Oh my goodness, man. Bro, this is just really bad, man. Reviews, right? The whole point of a fucking review is to explain why you should buy this game. This is not a reason to buy the game, okay? Leon's fucking hair? Leon's hair, the texture, the realism, dude. The physics of Leon's hair. That is not a valid reason to buy this shit, man. This is man, terrible reviewers right here, man. Stop making reviews, okay? This guy has a Twitch channel. Look at him. Look at his face right there, dude. What the hell is your name, dude? Chinese guy, okay? Stop making reviews, alright? You're not a reviewer. That is a fucking... Wait, this guy's a dude as well. It's not even a chick. My god, man. This is just so misleading, dude. All those overwhelmingly positive reviews, you know? You can't use these reviews as a legitimate, actual review, you know? Oh man, should I buy this shit? You know, better check the reviews. Oh, wait a minute. The game has realistic fucking hair on Leon. It has realistic rats. You know? This guy said it's a 10 out of 10, so it must be a 10 out of 10. They didn't ever explain why it's a 10 out of 10. They didn't explain shit, dude. They just made some fucking... said some bullshit. I want to kiss Leon Kennedy on the lips, homosexual style, you see? This is all it is, man. This is just awful. This is pure cringe, dude. Pure cringe right here. This is just... oh, man, it's painful. It's almost as bad as that bloody actor video. Greatest remake in history, easily. Oh, yeah, easily, dude. Thank you so much, Capcom. You did it right. I feel like a kid again. Oh, my God. I can't, man. It's just too painful, dude. It's way too painful reading this shit. Ada is so hot. Well, at least they're fucking simping for the chick, at least, you know? It's a bunch of fucking horny women and dudes simping for Leon and shit, man. You know, at least this guy's simping for Ada. That's one good thing, I guess. But yeah, this is awful. Are you guys seeing this shit? Fuck Leon's mop top, yeah. This is garbage. My god, Ada is so hot, man. This guy's got sticky fingers for sure. Too long. Over here, stranger. You see, that's not a review, dude, man. That is not a fucking review. 971 people found this review helpful. Who are these people, man? Who are the 971 people that found this review helpful? This is not a review. This is a stupid joke, man. Oh my god. To anybody that's contemplating buying this game, was this review helpful? Oh man, that's a helpful review right there, man. The guy didn't say shit about the game and how good it is, you know, why I should play it. He just quoted a stupid line. Oh yeah, man. You know, this is helpful, dude. 971 people, man. Fuck these people, man. Seriously, what's wrong with people? God, man. The RE community is just... They can't be saved. Seriously, I'm telling you. They can't be saved. The RE community is just lost, man. Leon is so hot. I want him so bad. Thanks, devs. Oh, man. This is painful, dude. It's painful. It is painful. Need Leon inside me. Oh, my God. Let it end, man. Please let it end. Why is there so many Leon simps? Sherry, man. Are you a part of this cult? I think you might be. Is there like some sort of Leon simp cult that I don't know of? Because look at all this shit. Heretics will say the game is bad. Right. Best game since Elden Ring. This is just, well, there are some legitimate reviews, you know. Proper reviews. Good game, this. Approved, yes. Good game, dude. Very good game. Okay, I think I'm gonna end. This is just... This gives me a headache, seriously. It's just too painful. It is too painful reading this shit. It makes my head hurt. It makes me facepalm. 96% masterpiece. Okay, enough of this shit, alright, dude. Enough of this. This is... Nope. Let's just get this synthetic man video out of the way.
So now that the dust has settled
Let's try
on
not to fall
Resident Evil
asleep.
4 Remake and a little bit of that recency bias has worn off, I think it's finally time to talk about some of the
Try not to fall
positives and
asleep,
negatives
guys.
of this game. I actually played it 3 times before reviewing it, so I now feel confident enough about my grasp of the mechanics and the general game feel to give it the proper criticism without rushing out an opinion this time. I'd say
Okay, good, man. You know, Synthetic Man is our Lord and Savior, right? This guy is... You know, he's speaking for the, you know, the voiceless, right? He's the voice of the voiceless, you know? Synthetic Man, you know? We can all rely on this guy to give a good review, dude.
Short
Let's
version
see.
of this review is that the game is good. Honestly, you could probably argue it's even great. But at the end of the day, Resident Evil 4 didn't need a reimagining. It really didn't, unless you're one of those Zoomers who feels every game has to have realistic graphics.
Oh man, does this guy always have to use, like, these stupid terms? What the fuck is a zoomer, dude? I always hear this guy say zoomer, you know? Bro, fuck out of here with these stupid terms, dude.
To be playable. But on the other hand, for all the people who were doom posting up until release, I can confidently say that it's not all bad.
Even Synthetic Man sounds like his soul is dead in... Yeah, he does, though, man. Like, I don't watch this guy because I think he's entertaining, you know? I do enjoy this guy's videos, you know, but he's definitely not somebody that I find entertaining. Hey, me, when are you doing, man? Zuma is Gen Z. Okay, I'm not sure what the hell that is. This guy sounds soulless, yeah? He's boring, you know? He's fucking... I do like his, you know, some of his videos, like the Last of Us ones and stuff, but...
Argue that quite a few things were actually improved over the original, even
Hey,
if the core gameplay experience is not quite as fun. So I would recommend checking out the game and playing it for yourself.
Like, he probably will make some good points, you know, but... I mean, come on, this is a bold statement right here, dude, you know? Bold statement right here.
At the very least on sale. Though given that this review is going to come out nearly 2 weeks after the game's release, I'm sure most of you have already come to a conclusion and purchased it and played through it at least once. So you're just here to
Okay,
hear
just
my
get on with
opinion
it,
on
dude. These stupid
But before we
intros.
talk about the gameplay, which, as you know, I
Why does every YouTube video have to have some sort of elongated intro? For crying out loud, just get to the point already, okay?
always start with, I do want to briefly talk about monetization. Capcom seems to be starting to fall into their old ways, the late PS3 Dark Age, where they were exploiting the shit out of everyone with some of the worst DLC practices we'd seen at the time.
What's this got to do with the
And they seem
video?
to be doing that again. This game has a lot of day one DLC.
Oh, okay, let's talk about
Some of
DLC.
this stuff none of you will care about, but honestly, it does matter. Especially since in the case of the extra treasures,
You see, he does make some good
makes
points.
the game easier by giving you access to a lot more money and a few more extra charms for your case.
Is the volume good,
And
by the way?
also, they
Not too
locked
loud, not
away
too
the
quiet.
original soundtrack, just like with Resident Evil 2 Remake, and this new game soundtrack is vastly inferior. You're probably not even gonna notice it, except the very few times.
Yeah, you see, that's
where
that's
it
true
plays
for
a
them.
leitmotif from one of the original.
He's not wrong there,
tracks.
dude. Soundtrack is fucking garbage in this game. Just like 2,
Yeah,
just
herd
like 3.
infiltration
Just
for
like 8,
certain.
just like 7.
It's another generic cinematic action soundtrack where it's completely muted 95% of the time, and then the other 5%, it feels almost ashamed to actually have a proper background track like old games used to have all the time. On top of this, there's also 2 exclusive weapons to DLC, which thankfully don't seem to be objectively superior
Oh, yeah, the
to the
weapons.
base game weapons. And of course, some exclusive costumes.
Costumes
and
are garbage.
Screen filters.
Look how gay they look.
And again, I don't care if you don't care
Look at
about
that,
any of
dude.
this.
You see
It
that
was
shit,
clearly
then?
cut from the game. It's day 1 DLC. And then, of course, we have the general lack of content from this game, like the
Okay.
exclusion of Mercenaries mode, which is coming next week, so some of you are going to say it's not a big deal, but this is entirely intentional, because it's a basically minor version of a games as a service model. Because it's not a proper online
Why is this
game,
video 50
in
minutes
most
long? I don't
cases,
know,
everybody's
dude.
going to stop playing a single-player game
Probably
about
'cause
a
he
week
rambles
after
on, you know.
release. And so,
Then
they
again,
add
my
these
review was the
additional
same, so-
quote-unquote free content so that they can lead you into the in-game store and purchase extra stuff. Now, I have no idea if this Mercenaries mode will
That's the
have
thing though with this
store
guy, that he tends
content,
to talk
and
about the
maybe
same
it
shit
doesn't.
for
But the
quite
point
long,
is,
you
they
know?
want to
I kind of do the same,
artificially
so...
increase the lifespan of a single-player game by adding in little bits of free content
Oh,
and then
like
selling you
Mafia
actual
outfit.
DLC later. Speaking of which,
Yeah, the rest
Separate
are shit.
Ways is not in the game and will very likely
Still not in the
be
game.
a DLC. I would bet
Still
at
not in
least
the game, you
$1
know?
that's going to be the case.
How long has,
And to no surprise,
Remake been out
Assignment
for?
Ada is also not in the
Still
game,
not out.
but I don't think anyone's really missing it. There's also
Should be
fewer
in the game, though.
unlockables in the bonus
You know, why not
content
improve
shop
it?
than previous RE Engine titles.
I admit that Assignment Ada was honestly shit, but why not, like, make it better, you know?
That was
Just
one
a
of the
fault.
very few things that the Resident Evil 3 remake did well, was give you a reason to play the game again by having a bunch of game-breaking items in its shop, like defense
I like
coins,
Leon Black's
or unlimited
skin-tight
ammo
outfit.
weapons, or less tight dodge
That
timings.
sounds...
All this game has is a few bonus weapons and a bunch of cosmetics that most people probably won't care about outside of the classic pinstripe suit and the Ashley armor, which thankfully still functions the same.
Honestly, that's actually never true at all. The guy says that people won't care about the skins. You'd be surprised, you know? Do you know why that's a lie? Because of all the people that buy it, you know? There's no number on how many people have bought the skins, but I bet you it's millions, dude, you know? Because people just have to have those skins. It's like the people that spend thousands of dollars from mummy and daddy's credit cards to buy skins in Fortnite. It's like, why, you know? Why?
Same way.
Mm-mm.
I also want to point out that despite the fact that this game takes place in 2004,
Just like these fucking
two of the unlockable
lame accessories.
cosmetics are N95 masks. Yeah, that's totally not already dated, Capcom. I mean, really? At what point does this start counting as a fetish? And of course, for the PC players out there, this game has de nouveau DRM, like many other modern games, which
Wait, what
is
is
going to
that?
make playing this on a lower end PC much more demanding. So really, the only things in favor of this game in terms of content is that it's probably the
Content.
second longest Resident Evil campaign in the series history, at somewhere around 15 hours for a first playthrough, or possibly even more if you're playing on hardcore. And in terms of the replay,
Do you know what though? The game would be even longer if it didn't cut so much content, you know, like the dam and U3 and all the other fucking areas.
Abilities, some of the achievements have very specific requirements for certain sections of the
Hey, how
game.
you doing, Akira? Good to see you,
that's a
dude.
reason to come back if you're a completionist.
I started the first Silent Hill. Oh yeah, did you? I'm gonna play that as well
just
soon.
get this game on sale, especially if you want all the content. I'm sure there will be some kind of Game of the Year.
Why is he telling people to buy this shit on sale, dude? Don't listen to this guy, okay? Don't listen to this fucking guy, alright? Listen to me, okay? Listen to your good friend Crawley, alright? Crawley has got your back, alright? This guy, nah, dude, don't trust him, okay? Trust your brother Crawley, alright? Don't buy this game, okay? Don't buy it. Don't buy it. And if you must buy it, then fucking... Jack, do you know what? Do you know what? Pirate it, alright? Pirate this fucking game. Don't buy it.
Edition that will have all the things that this
Even
game
on
should have
sale,
had
it's not
at
worth
launch. Alright, now let's finally get to the meat and potatoes of every video game, that being the gameplay experience. This is probably the element of the game I'm the
no
most
problem,
conflicted
Frost.
on, because some things were greatly improved, a lot of other things were not, and a few things I would say are massive downgrades. So let's just get into the gunplay first.
Pretty much
and
everything's a
foremost.
downgrade.
First thing you're gonna notice is that only 3 guns in the game can have a laser sight on them. The Silver Ghost starting handgun, the Punisher, and the Killer 7, which comes with one. This makes shooting much more difficult because it has the same focus mechanic that the Resident Evil 2 remake has, where you have to aim in one spot for a few seconds for your reticle to
And even when you
tighten and
do
become
it, it still
accurate.
doesn't guarantee
This
a
can be
stun.
incredibly frustrating sometimes, especially if you're a fan of the Red 9.
Endorsing
because it's much
piracy,
less
yeah.
accurate in this game.
I'm
and
just
although the
joking, okay, dude. You know, I don't know if that's like a banner fence or whatever, but I'm just joking, okay, YouTube. I'm just joking, alright? Yes. I'm joking, alright?
Loc does make it focus faster. Random spread is just a bad fucking mechanic. I despise it.
Yeah,
and
he's
it
not
is
wrong
so
there.
common in third-person shooters. I don't know why anyone likes this shit. Especially since Resident Evil 4 is an action game. It's not a survival horror
I mean, the
game.
shooting
You're
is garbage
shooting
in this game,
constantly.
with the random
limitation on
stuns and
laser
stuff.
sights only causes annoyance. You could argue it was to better balance the handguns. But the Silver Ghost is already surprisingly good because as a super...
That's what I love, you know. I love that. That's one of the excuses that I see about the random flinching is that random flinching makes the game harder, you know. Fucking horrendous
for a high crit
excuses.
chance from its exclusive upgrade, and the Red 9 and Blacktail's damage has been nerfed a bit. So if you
What's
want
the
a
point of the
satisfying
laser?
gunplay
It
experience, you might as well just stick with
increases.
the starting gun.
Oh yeah, that's what it does. The laser makes it so then you're always focused, so it does have a benefit. It's expensive though.
Or get the Punisher if you think people are gonna line up enough to get those penetration shots. Now, as for the other guns,
Penetration.
it doesn't tear me up too much that they don't have laser sights. A shotgun doesn't need a laser sight, obviously, and shotguns have actually been buffed.
I mean, none of the weapons need a laser sight, but they were in the game because why not? You know, why not, dude? Something different. It's cool, you know.
In this game, I was surprised by
Not everything needs a reason, you know.
that. I think basically every other gun type.
Did like anything that got cut in the remake need to be in the game? Did it have to be in the game? You know, not particular, but
was
you know?
nerfed in some way, but shotguns seem to be a pretty reliable one-hit kill on basic Ganados as long as it's at point-blank range. Which is definitely...
Well, I mean, I guess we're not really talking about the remake, you know? Like, did the cut content need to be? Well, yeah, obviously, because it's a remake, but if we're talking, like, the original game, like, did certain things need to be in the original game? No, you know, nothing needs to be anywhere, but they just do it because it's fun, or just why not, you know?
A good thing. I can compliment that. Now, of course, the trade-off being that ammo is much more rare on higher difficulties for anything
That's true,
other
Kyle.
than the handguns. You actually have to craft the majority of your shotgun, rifle, and magnum
Yeah,
ammo.
garbage system,
And the
fuck
crafting is something
crafting.
else I could complain about. It's just not fun. You have to pause even more than you normally
Unnecessary,
would.
simply
It's
put.
weird because now you can actually quick swap between
There's a
guns.
reason why it wasn't in RE4, because the developers knew it didn't need to be in the game, you know? They introduced crafting in RE3 original, you know? Like, back then, they could have been like, okay, we added crafting into RE3. Should we put it in RE4 as well? Oh, no. Don't put it in there because it doesn't need to be in there. It's just unnecessary.
Which obviously is standard for pretty much every shooter, so I'm not going to really
crafting don't
compliment it
belong,
too
yeah, I
much,
agree.
but in the original game, you did have
The
to
only
pause
crafting
to
that
switch
belongs is the
weapons.
herb
Thankfully, in this
mixing.
version, you can still pause to switch weapons, which can be very helpful. But now that you have to craft ammo, you're pausing just as much as you would in the original Resident Evil 4. As for the rifles, I would say this is somewhat of a side grade. On the one hand, you're...
No, the sniper rifles have been drastically nerfed, man. The sniper rifles were always a one-shot in the original game, which some may say was a bit too easy. I can kind of agree on that, because it made upgrade them pointless, but... No doubt about it, the snipers got drastically nerfed.
Your aim is much more unsteady than the original.
That as well, it's way harder to aim.
To the point where I missed a shit ton of shots in the beginning of the game because there's no hold your breath mechanic to stabilize the scope sway. But on the other hand, you can now detach your scope and aim.
This is a weird review. It could be like 10 minutes, but there's so much padding. Also sounds more like a negative review, not a positive one.
With iron sights, which is super useful at close range.
Honestly, if it's like any other Synthetic Man video, he'll probably start off with the positives and the negatives and then go to the positives, or the other way around.
Quite
I
a
don't
lot
know.
at close ranges. On the other hand, headshots are no longer a guaranteed
That's
kill
true,
on basic enemies, which
that's
is
true, Sponge.
honestly just a horrible fucking decision. What were they thinking, man? Another interesting element
agree.
is that the mine thrower has been replaced with the bolt thrower, which is a silenced crossbow that you can combine the bolts with a mine head to turn them into mines, right? And it functions the same way that the mine thrower did. As for the bolts, they're effectively unlimited ammo as long as you don't turn them into a mine.
Dude, the bolt thrower is fucking garbage. It's just a gimmicky weapon, you know? Like, it's something that you just use for fun, but honestly, is it a reliable tool? In my opinion, no, dude.
You can pick up all the bolts.
I played quite a lot this game, and I sort of found the meta. Like, all you need in this game is pretty much the shotgun, you know? The shotgun is beast, but the riot gun, yeah. Get yourself a riot gun and, you know, a blacktail just for, like, finishing off scrub enemies, and you're pretty much good. Also, bolt action rifle.
Is cartoonishly weak. It basically does the same amount of damage as any of the handguns.
But yeah, the meta weapon
so
is
really,
the
it's only
riot gun.
useful
That
for
shit
the
is so
mine
good.
Gimmick, and the mines are surprisingly strong. Someone found out you can kill the big cheese in 1 second with some well-placed mines.
Yeah, I've seen this. I know, right, Cloud. Blame Revols, okay? Revols wanted
As for
this.
the Magnums, I think they feel fine. Obviously, the Broken Butterfly takes a long time to stabilize the aim, but you're mainly just going to be using it on bosses, so it doesn't really matter.
Topless Leon.
Killer 7 feels great since it's got the laser sight. As for the submachine guns, this category has been slightly expanded. We now have an MP5.
Oh yeah, TMP
which you
got
get
nerfed
pretty
quite
late
a
in the
lot.
game, but as you might expect, is pretty much just better than the TMP. And also for the rifle category, we now have an M4, the CQB rifle that was in Resident Evil 3 Remake. And honestly, I don't see the point of this.
Oh, the thing is, why does he have to go into so much detail about each weapon? Like, my goodness. Alright, we get it, dude. Why'd you have to go into such high detail about every single weapon? Why not just give it a quick mention, then just move on?
You're gonna.
It's like I said, dude, but filler, man. This guy talks about certain things way too long. This is one of them.
Already be guzzling through rifle ammo with the Stingray, and now you're on full auto.
You don't need to talk about every weapon for like a minute.
Now, as for the knife, this is probably the biggest gameplay upgrade in the game. This is probably why
What's
so many
lies?
people think this is actually better than the original.
You call me a
certainly
liar?
don't think it's enough to actually make it more fun than the OG RE4.
Oh, wait, you calling
but
Revol's a
I have
liar.
to admit, I love it, and I do wish it was in the original. Essentially, the knife is now way more useful than it ever was in the original game, with the only downside being it now has durability.
Oh my god, that is a load of bollocks right there, dude. None of you guys probably have, but has anybody watched my that guide that I did in RE4 Remake? Honestly, for people that watched that series, which you probably didn't, for the people that didn't watch it, I bet. Do you guys want to know how much I used the knife? The only time I used the knife in that playthrough was on Krauser, that's it. The knife, you don't have to use it. You really don't, dude. So that's a load of bollocks right there, dude. In the original RE4, you were using the knife constantly to kill enemies on the floor and shit, you know? But in this game, it's honestly just more of an optional thing. You really don't need it, honestly. If you don't believe me, if you think I'm talking shit, go watch my S+ rank guide, okay? And look at how little I use the knife.
Have to repair it if it breaks.
It's completely
what the knife can do now.
not
that
even
is
worth
so
it.
Important is parry
You don't
an
need it.
extremely wide variety of attacks from both basic enemies and bosses, with the only exceptions being grab attacks and certain attacks.
Yeah,
that
there
have
is
to be
Sponge,
dodged
the
with
I think it's called the
But as for
Primal
all the
Knife or
parryable
some
attacks,
shit.
there's now a perfect parry system.
It's
where
just
if
his
you
voice is
trigger it
boring, yeah.
Right as you're about to get hit.
I agree, you know, like I said, he don't put any enthusiasm into it, you know what I mean? He doesn't try to be entertained, no charisma or anything, it's just talking, you know, it's just talking with a blank voice, you know, rather than...
You get a free follow-up attack on enemies, and you can also choose, instead of doing a melee, to use up some of your knife's durability to instantly kill them by stabbing them in the neck. When you get grabbed, you can also now stab an enemy to take minimal damage.
That's
from
the only
grab.
good use for
It's
it,
a good
really.
trade-off. And also, much like you could shoot flying axes or crossbow bolts out of the air in the original, you can also now deflect them with the knife, which is much easier. And by contrast, it's usually more difficult to shoot flying objects out of the air, especially dynamite, which is
I
hurled.
barely ever shoot the throwing items, dude. They ruined that in the remake, you know. It's still in there, but it's essentially been nerfed because it's way harder, you know.
Flying sky high above your vision.
'Cause they
And so
obviously
it's
want you to
nearly
use the
impossible
knife.
to actually shoot it once it's been thrown, which I would certainly count as a downgrade. Listen, a lot of people are jerking off this game for being much more difficult than the original, which it definitely is. And this is the part where I tell you that I played this.
Would I say much more difficult? Nah, dude. It is more difficult, definitely. But
Game on hardcore
it's not that
mode
difficult,
for
really.
my first playthrough. And let me just tell you, I was absolutely baited. A lot of the people who are giving this game a negative review were also baited into playing hardcore because Capcom tells you this is for people who played the original. And I played the original like 8 fucking times, so I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll...
The thing is, right, is that his point is that the game, playing the game on hardcore, playing the game for the first time on hardcore is really hard, but that's the case with any game, you know, because it's not the difficulty that's really hard, it's the fact that you're completely new, you don't know the systems, you know what I mean?
I'll pick hardcore.
Any game is
Normal's
hard on the
probably
first
too
playthrough,
easy.
really.
No, hardcore
Not every game,
is
but...
not fucking balanced. And not because it's too hard. Honestly, the level of challenge is fine. What isn't fine is enemies are fucking bullet sponges. They
I'm
changed
right
how
there.
stunning enemies works. In the original, you could stun any basic Ganado with the weakest
One of the
handgun
worst
shot
changes
in the
by
game,
the
including
show.
1 bullet from the TMP. Now, in the remake, stun values are based on damage. And so, for like the first 5
damage?
hours of hardcore mode, it takes at least 2, usually 3 shots just to stop an enemy. Often enemies will literally ignore a fucking shot to the face if they're trying to grab attack you.
Not a shot, okay? Sometimes up to 4 shots. It's really atrocious.
And grabs, contrary to the little demo gameplay slices you've probably seen before, you can't actually dodge out of them. The end of the animation will still get
The grabs are fucking stupid as fuck.
you. So you're clearly supposed to shoot them to stop them, and it just doesn't work sometimes. And you can't parry a grab either. And to make matters worse,
Yeah, the grabbers are one of the most frustrating enemies in the game. I fucking despise
this
them.
is not connected to difficulty, but it's just a general problem with this game. The controls are fucking dog shit. End of story. There is no argument you can make otherwise. This game feels like absolute ass. Leon is way too slow.
Yep.
He turns like he's fucking wading through waist-high water. It is
Yup.
so slow. Not to mention, there's some kind of weird input lag while you're sprinting, where you can't pull out your...
That's, I think what he's talking about there is acceleration. I actually complained about that, too. The realistic acceleration on the movement is fucking awful.
Knife for like half a second, and
They, prioritized realism over, like, functionality, you know.
Not entirely sure what causes it. And look, I already know what some of you are gonna say. Oh, just don't sprint when you're in combat. Well, Leon is a fucking slug, dude. You're gonna want to be sprinting as much as possible, even as slow as the sprint
The
is.
gameplay's so awful,
Walking is ungodly slow.
It's
and
very flawed.
Positioning is a very important part of this combat system, even though you can parry so many different attacks that sometimes just standing still and waiting for shit
Why did you want me to
happen
watch
is
this,
a good
Revolves?
idea, honestly. These enemies are definitely smarter than the original in the sense that they will flank you, and you can't parry something you can't see.
Also, something right there, did you notice he got comboed? Let's see if he brings out... Dude, there are so many flaws with this game. I bet you he doesn't bring them up. That's one of them. Will he bring up the combos?
So you're going to be doing a lot of running around, and running around just doesn't feel
The controls
good
are dog shit, but
because
it's
they
legit
straight up
good, yeah.
ported the
And that's what I
RE2
don't get about this guy is... Dude, we're 15 minutes in, and he's been shitting on the game. How can you shit on a game so much and then still call it good? That's some DSP type shit, man. That is honestly like DSP mentality. You know how DSP will be playing a game and he's just shitting on it constantly? The entire playthrough, he's just complaining and saying it's dog shit. But then as soon as the credits scroll, he says, you know what, guys? That was actually a good game, dude. How can you shit on a game so much and then call it good, dude?
Remake controls. They don't work for an action game. They're fine for a survival horror game. Absolutely fine. Action game? Fuck no. That's probably my single biggest problem with the gameplay, is the basic movement controls. It's crazy how tank controls in the original were 10 times more responsive than this shit. Now, as for my other gameplay complaints, these are a little bit more on the minor side, though I think it is important.
I genuinely hated this game, and it's for sure the last Resident Evil thing I've consumed. Yeah, you see, I don't get that though, Kira, because you platinumed that game. Like, why would you platinum it if you hated it so much,
It's
you
much
know?
more difficult to trigger follow-up attacks in
Kind
this
of,
game.
weird.
Even when you do stun an enemy, actually kneecapping them to roundhouse kick them or suplex
What is
them
this
is
music?
much more
I recognize
difficult.
it.
It seems to be completely random whether
Oh, this
or
is
not an
RE5
enemy
music.
is stunned in the correct way. And I guess
Bro, he's playing RE5 music in an RE4 remake review. Come on, dude. At least play the RE4 original music.
Capcom didn't really like you
Nitpick.
spamming these cool action moves over and over again, but I loved it personally. I never
Yeah,
saw
I guess
a single
so,
problem
Akira.
with it. And then another issue is that Ashley is actually way more of a pain in the ass than she ever was in the original.
I'm kind of the same. Well, not really with games that I don't like. Like, if I buy a game and I don't like it, I won't play it. But I do like to get the most bang for my buck, you know.
Instead of telling her to wait and follow you, you instead tell her to either stay
Oh yeah, Ashley, absolute dog shit in this game. Let's see how we act towards
close
this.
or stay far away. The problem
way
is,
worse than the
there's
original.
no reason to ever have her stay far away from you. All it does is get her grabbed over and over and over again. And
Like $70 for one playthrough. Well, you know, personally, me, I just wouldn't have bought it in the first place.
sometimes, even when she is sticking close to you, she'll randomly stop and let an enemy pick her
And I
up for
knew the
no
game would be
fucking
shit,
reason.
so...
And now it takes 2 handgun rounds to stun the enemy carrying her, and this on top of the
Sometimes it takes like 4.
fact that the Red 9 doesn't have a laser sight means that you're gonna fucking panic and miss a bunch of shots. It's such a pain in the ass. The only upside is now you can use your knife to instantly kill an enemy who's carrying her. It
Yeah,
took me a
that's
while to
good.
figure
You know,
that
you can
out.
take
So
advantage
that
of
could
that.
actually ironically be useful if you let her get picked up on purpose. But still, I swear they dumbed down her AI even further, and for
Dude,
some
she's
reason,
beyond retarded.
randomly, she will swap between following you closely or far away, and trust me, I
She
never
lags
hit control
behind.
because
She's
there's no
terrible.
reason to ever hit
One of the worst
control.
things about the
But on the
game.
bright side of things, instead of her having a health bar, now if she gets hit by something,
This is a dumb review. It's just, the title is just fucking misleading, dude. We're almost 20 minutes in and all he's doing is bashing it.
she's downed for a while, and you can either pick her back up or she'll pick herself up. And enemies don't hit her on purpose when she's on the ground, so usually it's going to be you killing her, or she's not going to die at all, thankfully. But it is a pain in the ass to take care of her overall in this version. Whereas in the original, you could figure out clever ways to make it not a problem. Now look, I realize it sounds like that I'm shitting all over this remake's core gameplay experience, and I do think quite a few elements are downgrades, particularly the shooting.
That's true, George.
I just don't think super armor is a good...
honestly, I don't understand, like, the complaints with Ashley. Like, you know, like, yeah, she was a little bit annoying, but people act like she was fucking unbearable, you know, like it made the game unplayable. People just need to shut the fuck up with that shit.
Mechanic, generally.
She wasn't that
at least
bad.
for basic enemies. But honestly, the knife
The most annoying thing about it was the bloody screaming, you know?
mechanic kind of outweighs a lot of these problems. I think parrying attacks feels really fucking good, especially when it's a perfect parry. But I would still overall say that this is a bit of a downgrade from the original. Yeah,
A bit? A bit, that's an understatement.
yes, it's much more difficult, and generally, games that are too easy are
See
not
the
very
combo there?
engaging. But Resident Evil
He hasn't
4
even talked about that, dude. So, has he done talking about the flaws in this game? Jesus.
or the original anyway, was straight up a power fantasy. You feel good because of how powerful you are as you got better at the game. And yeah, the skill ceiling wasn't super high, obviously, and the game wasn't really that demanding outside of a few moments. But this new version, you just feel so much weaker. Guns do less damage with the exception.
Dude, you feel like a fucking bitch in this game. Like I said, there are certain metas, like the riot gun is super good, you know, if you utilize it properly, and also the bolt action rifle. But man, you know, compared to the original, I talked about it in my playthrough, but there are so many factors that make you much weaker.
Of the shotgun and the Magnum, but even in those guns' cases, ammo is so much more rare that you still end up feeling weaker anyway because you want to save your shotgun and Magnum. You're shooting with your handguns the vast majority of the time, and they have undoubtedly been nerfed. The most powerful you ever feel is when you just
Oh man, dude, did Revols seriously want me to watch this 50-minute long video of this boring ass dude rambling for fucking said 50 minutes and he's not even here? Oh my goodness. We should ban that fucking
Silver
guy.
Ghost headshots with the
I bet it was a
exclusive
fucking
upgrade.
trick,
And
dude.
even though the Red 9 with its exclusive stuns enemies
Oh yeah,
pretty
I'm gonna make
reliably,
Crowley
given
watch
it
this
does
50-minute
so much
long
damage,
ass
it
fucking
still
video,
doesn't quite
and then I'm not
feel
even gonna
right, just
be
because of
here.
how hard it is to trigger follow-up attacks because of this bullshit RNG that they added. So obviously it does come down to personal preference, whether or not you like power fantasies or you like being challenged. I have no
Oh my
problem
God,
with
just
being
get on with
challenged,
it,
but I
dude.
gotta admit, maybe it's just because I'm 27 and video games just aren't as entertaining as
It
they
probably
used
was
to
a
be.
trick, yeah.
But I'd say making a game hard for the sake of being hard just doesn't really do it
Look
for
at
me
that camera
anymore.
there.
I would rather a game prioritize being as
Look at
fun
this.
as possible in its core mechanics.
Jesus Christ, look at that, man. What a mess.
challenge can
He
come
doesn't, bro, why is he not talking about that, dude? Oh my God, he's been talking for 20 minutes about flaws, yet he hasn't talked about even a fraction of the flaws. Like that fucking ridiculous combo system where you get comboed to death, you know?
Now, as for the enemies and the
That's one
level
of my biggest
design and all that
complaints.
shit, I would honestly say in total this is a side grade, which is not a bad thing given
What the
that
hell's a
Resident Evil 4 already
side
did this
grade?
pretty well. As for the enemy variety, the vast majority of the enemies are returning enemies and have a lot of the same returning attacks, except you'll notice on hardcore and
No additional enemies though, besides like one.
especially professional difficulty, enemies are much
You remember those rumors that there was gonna be all those enemies from the original game that got cut, you know, scrapped enemies?
more aggressive than the original
A
game.
side grid, yeah.
You'll
what-
notice there is
yeah,
a
I
new
know,
enemy
right?
type, a bull-headed
fuck is a
guy
side-
with a giant hammer,
side
or
grid?
sometimes he attacks you unarmed, and a third variant that appears in the island replaces the minigun guy with a version that has an automatic crossbow that shoots flaming bolts. I'd like to think this
Fucking
is a reference
shitty
to Berserk,
enemies.
but it could be just a coincidence. The red cultist Ganados also have a new function.
Oh yeah, also, I don't think he's even talked about the cut content, dude.
That being they can
Come on, dude. I thought Synfake Man was supposed to be the the critical guy, you know? Oh man, and you know, Synfake Man, the guy that we can rely on for an honest review, you know? He hasn't talked once about the biggest flaw of all, which is the cut content, and also the shitty characters. He hasn't talked about them at all, dude.
Can now explode normal.
This is a bad review, dude, honestly, you know? This is a bad fucking review right here, man. This is not a good review.
Nato's heads popping a Plagas out, which can either make an encounter much more.
I just don't understand why he talks about he goes into such high detail about every little, you know, every weapon, but he's not talking about the important shit, dude, like the horrible gameplay mechanics of shit, all the cut content and, you know, etc, etc.
More difficult, or if you have a flash grenade ready, much easier. And Regeneradors have been overhauled to be much more dangerous in this version, which is definitely a good thing. They actually sprint after you now, and although you can parry their attacks...
What about the music, you know? Remember the music that made the Regenerators so memorable? Has he even talked about that, dude?
Straight up slice off their arms, which removed...
Also, the fucking fact that they have jiggling tits, which makes them a fucking laughingstock, you know? A once, you know, horrifying enemy reduced to a fucking joke with jiggling tits and no music.
A little bit of the horror factor.
Has he even mentioned that?
It's also...
Come on, Synfake, man. You're supposed to be honest, dude.
Much
harder, you know, the voice of the voiceless, right?
Inside them now. And instead of the Iron Maiden being a completely separate enemy type, Regeneradors can now morph into them, and you have to shoot them in the head over and over again, with the Plagas having much more health than the normal ones. So Regeneradors have definitely been upgraded.
What the hell? Did you hear how he pronounced Regenerator? Listen to how he pronounces Regenerator.
Much more health than the normal ones. So Regeneradors have
Regeneradors? What the fuck is that, dude? Regeneradors. It's a regenerator, man, not a regenerador. What the fuck is that?
Definitely been upgraded. So all in all, I'd say...
Oh my god, that's the best part of the video so far, man. Regenerador. Yeah, listen to it again.
And you have to shoot them in the head over and over again, with the Plagas having much more health than the normal ones. So Regeneradors have...
Regenerador? What the fuck is that? Regenerador. That's the best part of the video so far, seriously. That was like the only remotely entertaining part of this video. The Regenerador.
Definitely been upgraded. So all in all, I'd
fucking
say the enemy variety is
Regenerador.
quite good, just like the original.
The
I don't really
Regenerator.
have any complaints here. I'd say it's a slight upgrade overall.
Where the fuck is he getting Regenerador from? There's no fucking D, dude. Regenerator. Regenerator. Not a regenerator. What the fuck is that, dude?
Now, as for the boss fights, this is another thing I'd say was actually upgraded.
Jesus.
Though a few of the fights, I'd argue, were downgraded. I'd say overall, these were definitely improvements.
Regenerador, yeah, what the fuck is that?
The Krauser fights, which are now completely centered around
the
knife
only
carry
fucking
mechanic,
good
which is
part of the
really
video,
cool.
seriously.
And in the original, the first Krauser fight was a quick time event cutscene, so obviously a real fight is a major upgrade over that. And as we'll get into more later, Krauser in general has just been an upgrade over the original in every way.
Is he fucking for real right now? Oh my goodness, dude.
Salazar's fight.
Dude, what's his name? Oh, Krauser. Krauser is fucking garbage in the remake, dude. Have you heard that voice? He's a fucking joke now, dude. Horrendous fucking voice actor, you know? Original voice actor, cool-ass voice. But now, he talks like some Triple H wannabe, man. He's a fucking jerk. What the hell is he on about, dude? What the hell is he on about?
Fight has also been changed completely and made much, much more difficult, but also is probably the most frustrating.
Dude, will he even criticize Salazar's horrendous new model and shit?
Boss battle in the game, because he lays around these explosive mines all over the arena, and I swear sometimes they just randomly
deep throat,
spawn,
yeah.
and they stun you for a few seconds, which can get you in range of his instant kill attack, which led to quite a few frustrating deaths on professional difficulty. That said, the original was brain
doesn't
dead,
mention
easy
the
once you
characters
knew
at
what to
all.
do, so I'd say this is still an upgrade. The only boss fights I didn't really like were the Verdugo fight, which was very similar to the original, but somehow even more annoying just because of the shitty controls, and also, sometimes Verdugo would not walk into the nitrogen sprays, and he just has too much health. There's
He
no
does have a
reason
lot of
not to
health.
just skip him if you're trying to speedrun the game for the higher ranks. And I also don't really like this game's version of the double Gigante fight because they made it scripted.
Gigante?
You can't just drop them into the lava at any time anymore. You have to drop the unarmored one first, and only when he's stunned, because otherwise the Gigantes are smart enough to quickly back off the hatch. And then once you take...
Yeah, I don't know what the right or wrong pronunciation is for... I said Gigante, you know, El Gigante. Not El Gigante, you know, but that's just
the
me.
unarmored one
I'm
down,
not Spanish, so...
Luis has to use dynamite to free the Plagas from the second one.
Gigante,
so,
yeah, that sounds weird to
lame.
me.
It's much more engaging
Gigante.
when you just shoot them and kill them. They kind of ruin this one.
But yeah, El
Even if you
Gigante,
shoot
that's
them
how
to
I say it,
death,
at least.
You still have to shoot the unarmored one first. So it took away what little player choice you had here. Still, overall, bosses were definitely an upgrade. As for level design, this is what I would say is definitely a downgrade, because the game is somehow more linear than the original game. Now, it has its moments where it's the opposite, particularly after you beat Del Lago in the village,
that's true.
in which case the game becomes a mini sandbox for the next chapter, which
There should have been more of that, you know?
I actually really liked. But in the case of the castle and island, the very few moments where an area would have multiple paths, they now have eliminated...
Dude, we're fucking 25 minutes in. Where Resident Evil 4 Remake is actually good. 25 minutes in, he's just talking negatively, you know, negatively, you know?
The optional path and just made it completely linear, which is very weird. What's wrong with just having a couple different paths that lead to the same destination? Why would they even lock them off?
Civic Man is boring, yeah, and this is just a bad review, you know. You know, like I said before, but I don't watch this guy right here. Look at his face, dude. Look at his fucking face. Yeah. Look at his face, man. Yeah. Damn, I can't fucking do it because I'm using bloody dual monitors, but yeah, but look at his face, you know? Look at his face right there, man. But yeah, I don't watch this guy because I think he's entertaining. He's boring, you know? He has no charisma. I mean, look at his fucking face, dude. He just looks bored there, but the reason why I watch him is because, you know, I do like his, you know, critical analysis and shit, you know? But this is bad right here, you know? His one, you know, the one good thing, you know, about him is not even, it's not even here, you know? This is a bad review.
Weird. What's wrong with just having a couple different paths that lead to the same destination?
I'm not saying my review is perfect, but this is just
in a lot of cases,
poor.
the areas themselves are just smaller. Even when something
Fails to fucking mention any, like, he fails to mention even a decent portion of the flaws, you know? And certainly some of the biggest flaws with the game.
Obviously just a hallway in the original game, at least it was kind of
It's such a
wide
good game.
hallway. Now these hallways are even tighter hallways.
Might want to turn on
which I realize
speed,
people
yeah.
are just going to think is a nitpick and not give a shit about. But it was just something nagging the back of my head that I noticed over and over again. A much bigger
watched
issue
DSP,
is
boy.
that the castle
Oh,
has
and
been
DSP is
completely
fucking boring.
overhauled. Even though the village has a lot of the same areas and definitely felt in the spirit of the original, I guess Cap
He speaks facts and is real at least, you know, I guess a bit, but he's failing to mention like a lot of the fucking problems of this game.
Didn't really like their design for the castle. Maybe it felt too unrealistic to them or something. Because now it's basically unrecognizable
Start a bet crawler
outside of a
on
handful
is
of
Frost
encounters
gonna
that
leave
were
before
obviously
stream
ripped from
ends?
the original, like the hedge maze or the flaming catapults.
Oh, you see, there he is, Revolves. Boo, boo, man. Hey, everybody that's you know, fucking tired of this shit, okay? You've got that guy to blame right there. Revolves, man. Blame him, okay? He's the one that wanted me to watch this shit, so blame him, alright?
The beginning, or the room
He fucking wants me to watch this shit, and then he leaves for like, God knows how long.
You get sealed in with the night
unbelievable.
Plagas, but almost everything else is gone, and a lot of stuff has been cut. Especially anything that was too weird or outlandish, like the spike trap room.
I've been commenting, you haven't been answering.
Fire-breathing statue
No,
lava
you weren't, you
room,
liar.
which I love that room. I fucking knew they were gonna cut it.
You
'cause
haven't
it's
been
too
here.
weird and too out of place. They also
Okay, so he's mentioning some cut areas, alright? So let's see how many of the areas he actually mentions. Okay, let's keep track.
Trap room, or any, but almost everything else is gone, and a lot of stuff has been cut.
Pay attention.
Especially anything that was too weird or outlandish, like the spike trap room,
Yep.
or the fire-breathing statue
Yep.
lava room, which
The
I love
dam.
that room. I fucking knew they were gonna
The dam
cut
was
it 'cause it
cut.
was too weird and too out of place.
The
They
mountain
also
gun.
cut out the first encounter with the Novista doors,
Yeah, the sewers.
and the castle sewer system,
laser
whatever
room.
it was supposed to be. Now they just show up unceremoniously in the big room that originally had a huge hive that you had to shoot down. Now there's no hive, and it's just a room full of them. They also cut out the sequence with the giant statue trying to crush you, which
Yep.
is not really a surprise to anyone. What is a surprise is the statue makes a comeback in the tower that was directly after that sequence.
It was
in the
memorable, you
original
know? It was
game,
good
and
shit.
It breathes fire at you. The thing is,
The
even
game is just way more fucking bland now, you know? Like, all those, you know, I guess you could call them cheesy or unrealistic or wacky, you know? Which people seem to see as a bad thing. Like, man, that is not realistic, okay? That would not happen. That's way too cheesy. That's way too wacky. Why do people see that as a bad thing, dude? It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, dude. It's entertaining. It's memorable, you know? Everybody remembers those fucking sections.
though they cut out all this weird stuff, they still kept in the minecart ride and actually greatly expanded it and actually made it better than the
I guess maybe he doesn't want to go into detail. Bro, why does he go into such detail about every single weapon, but he doesn't go into detail about all of the cut environments, dude? He didn't even mention the laser room. And maybe he's gone up, but...
originals.
Let's
So,
be patient,
I have
okay?
no
Let's not jump to
idea
conclusions.
why they made these decisions, really, because it's not like Resident Evil 4 is a realistic game. It definitely
It was good
isn't.
cheesy
It's not a
pizza.
serious game.
I like
It's
the
not
cheesiness,
a
you
scary
know?
game, and even though the remake attempts to make it look scary,
And that's why I don't understand, you know? Cheesy and entertaining versus serious, realistic, and boring. Is that even a hard decision? If you ask me, no, it isn't. It's an easy fucking choice.
it's still not scary in the least. And the only thing that has replaced all of these cut castle sequences is one where an armored Gigante throws rocks at you.
Which is like the most generic fucking gimmick ever. Along with that chase sequence with Mendez, you know. He didn't mention that either, by the way.
Which I did like. I definitely
The
liked
dam,
it, but it's not
the gondola,
same.
the laser
It's just
room, mounted
weird
gun
because
room.
The castle feels shorter.
Just a few
but
off the top of my
in terms
head.
actual time spent in it is probably actually longer than the original, just because of how much slower paced this game
Gigante.
is. I don't know. It just feels
Easy,
like a lot
cheesy
of
all
things
day,
were
yeah, for sure,
changed
man.
just to really sell
Damn
this
straight.
as a reimagining. And don't get me wrong, it feels like one. This absolutely doesn't replace the original RE4 in any way, but at the end of the day, it still is a remake and not a fully new game, right? The island also has a bunch of stuff cut as well,
Okay,
like the
mention that.
laser room and the super long bulldozer segment.
Yep.
Again, not really surprised in either case, but they also didn't add any sequences to replace this at all.
True.
And they also cut out the U3 boss, or you may know him as It.
Since you're here, why don't I introduce you to it? It.
Oh, goodness.
Can't remember the name.
How much is left?
Senior moment,
Oh, man, 20
He's
minutes.
nowhere to be seen in this game, despite the fact they remade every other boss encounter. But
Do you know what? He just showcased one of the many missing pieces of dialogue. We'll even mention that. We'll even mention the dialogue, you know.
at the same time, they did expand the wrecking ball part and make it actually make sense. In which case, in the original,
Quit your whining. Oh, man, I think everybody's whining, man. You put us through this shit.
it was just a random fucking room. And in this version, it's much more engaging. It's a huge battle arena. You gotta protect Ashley and also fight a bunch of different enemy types. I don't know. You get the idea here that I'm very conflicted about this stuff. It's not like it's a
Is
huge
Synfeg man a
downgrade, even though
lawyer?
it does bother me
I
that
don't
they
know.
changed so much about the castle. because there are things in this game that are definitely
He's not a reliable RE4 remake reviewer, though, I can tell you that.
Improved. I'm trying to tell you, this is absolutely not in any way the type of game where I talk shit the whole time and then I say it's decent at the end. I do think it's good, but it's hard to focus on the good things because I keep just thinking about all this shit that they cut or...
It's not good then, is it, dude? Man, alright, think about this. Let me ask you guys something. If somebody says a game, like, and the first thing that comes to mind is a negative thing, then how is that good, you know? Like, a good game... When you think of a good game, you think of all of the many good things, all of the qualities, right? You don't think about the bad shit. Like, you know, an example, like bloody... I don't fucking know, dude. Far Cry 4 or some shit. I like that game, okay? I think Far Cry 4 is a good game. But whenever I think of Far Cry 4, do I automatically think about all the things that I don't like? No, I don't. I think about all the good things, dude. Because, in my opinion, it's a good game. When I think of a bad game, I think about all the bad shit. That's just weird mentality right there, dude. Why would all of these bad things... You know, why would you think about all these bad things if it's such a good game?
Changed. And I just end up wondering why they did it, you know? Some of the stuff makes sense because it's too weird or too out of place, but honestly, that campy, crazy shit is a big part of why I loved Resident Evil 4 in the first place. So, like I said... Enemies, bosses, level design, I think it just ends up coming down to a side grade when you add it all up.
Fucking side grade, there he goes with that shit again.
Is undoubtedly a downgrade, the story and the characters.
Oh, okay.
I just knew, as soon as this remake was announced, that this would be the element of the game they butchered the most, and on purpose, no less. On the one hand, I would say it's not as bad as I thought it would be, as Leon is still...
It is, in my opinion.
Vaguely similar to his representation in the
Vaguely?
original. He's definitely too emo
That's generous.
and too serious. But strangely enough, he actually does have a lot of quips. Unfortunately, a lot of them are Marvel tier cringy ones, not 80s tier actually charming and somewhat hilarious at times.
Nighty-night. Nights.
Now, obviously, that's completely subjective. Do I even have to say it, really?
Side grade, yeah. Oh my god, man. Regenerador Gigante side grade
is definitely a downgrade from the original in that case.
I'm considering trying out Remnant 2. Do you know what? I'm not going to say it here, but I'm actually going to be talking about that game tomorrow. I would suggest listening to my thoughts on that before you make that purchase, okay, Akira?
Keep your dogs on a leash. That's not too bad. Now, obviously, this...
Look how boring he is, dude. Like, seriously. Like, that's him during his playthrough. So, when he first played this game, he was streaming it, and this is how he acted. Look at how fucking... Look at, dude. Look at the emotion. Look at the soullessness.
From the original in that case.
Watch.
Keep your dogs on a leash. That's not too bad.
My goodness, how flat and boring does this guy sound, dude? Keep your dogs on a leash. That's not too bad. Ugh, dude, my goodness. How can people watch people like this, dude? I'm gonna sit here and watch a guy stream who talks like he's about to fall asleep, dude. It looks like he's about to fall asleep. Look at his fucking eyes, bro. His eyes are barely open, dude. Look at that fucking pathetic attempt at a grin. You see, this guy's bored as fuck. He sounds bored as fuck. He sounds like he's about to fall asleep, dude. You know, need some fucking coffee or some shit. I don't get how people can fucking watch this, man. Am I that boring during my playthroughs? I hope I'm fucking not, seriously, because otherwise, you guys need to tell me, okay? If I'm as boring as this guy during my playthroughs, please tell me, okay? Because I need to fucking... do some work on it, okay?
Being changed doesn't matter that much, but the most significant ones are that Luis now lives quite a bit longer, has much more involvement.
We need Mr. G-Star on the stream.
Leon an extra time before he's killed, and he's killed by Krauser instead of Sadler. Speaking of which,
no, you're
Sadler
not. Oh,
may
thank
be
God.
the biggest downgrade of all, not including Ada's voice, which we'll get to in a moment.
What about bloody Salazar, dude? He said that Sadler's the biggest downgrade. You know, in my opinion, it's Salazar. Salazar and Ada are the worst, in my opinion. But Sadler is awful too.
But for those...
But so is everyone, you know, besides Luis. You know, Luis is the only, like, you know, the only character that's actually not completely insufferable.
Those of you who haven't played the original...
Look at this fucking dude. Look at him. That fucking veiny ass, boiled head ass fucking hell.
Sadler was not a generic cult leader who believed in some nebulous idea of a god. That is so goddamn generic. How many times have we seen that? No,
I'm still
was
here,
much
see
more
you
like
good,
a
yeah.
Bond
Thank you,
villain.
you know.
He was egotistical and power hungry, wanted to take
That's
over
very
the
true,
world,
George,
which
you
obviously
know.
is pretty generic.
I gotta be careful about saying that type of stuff, you know, because of fucking YouTube, you know. Fucking YouTube is super fucking soft, you know, so I can't say that shit really, but you're not right,
But
not
he
wrong
also
there.
always kept his cool and was just as smart
Hey, how you
as
doing,
Leon
Case,
was,
dude?
Which is why they had so many great...
Case study, how you doing there? It's a game crawler. Is he supposed to be a jerk to it? Wait, who's in fact, man?
interactions. And speaking of interactions,
How you
Sadler
doing
has
the
barely
case,
any
man?
with Leon in this one. He doesn't even show up in person until the third act. Whereas in the original, Leon has a confrontation.
I promise my streams are not usually this boring, okay? Case study. This is a bad first impressions, but don't blame me, okay? Blame Revolves and blame this guy right here. Look at him, dude. Synthetic, man. Look at that face right there, dude. Shit, man. Don't blame me, okay? I blame Revolves for making me watch this boring fucking dude.
With him as soon as he rescues Ashley in the village.
But it's good to see you,
Instead,
okay?
in the remake,
Thank
he
you
just
guys, man. You guys get me through this
telepathically
shit.
communicates with anybody who's been infected.
Bro, look at that. Look at it. He's drinking an energy drink. He really is about to fucking fall asleep. Oh my goodness, dude. He really is about to fall asleep. He's drinking a fucking energy drink. Oh my god. You see, I told you, dude. He's about to fall asleep here, man. Look at him. He's guzzling that fucking energy drink.
With the parasite, which would be okay,
man.
except it's completely one-sided. Leon never actually talks back to Sadler, right? And speaking of talking back,
Fuck.
there aren't nearly as many roasts in this game. A lot of the random Leon one-liners
Jesus, it's
are
getting
during
warm, dude.
gameplay after certain segments, or at the beginning of a boss fight, which isn't completely terrible, but when you're actually
How
trying
can
to
you
play the
drink an
game,
energy
sometimes you
drink
might
and still
miss a
have
line,
low
or
energy? Yeah.
It doesn't quite hit as
Oh man,
heavy
dude.
as
There's a reason why I don't drink energy drinks, because they make me super hyper, you know?
if you were watching a cutscene, because then the delivery and the cinematography
Do
kind
any
work
of y'all
off each other, you know
like
what I mean? Even when a lot of the best
DBD?
clips
What
were
is
during these
DBD?
radio calls, it was still
So where's the
characters
good
being
game?
face to
Yeah.
face. You could see their emotional
Dude,
reaction.
he really is just complaining the entire time. Like I have nothing. I have no problem with that. You know, I have no problem with him disliking this game. But why the title, dude? That's completely misleading, dude. He's just been complaining the entire time.
To the lines, right? When it's
Oh,
during
Dead by
gameplay,
Daylight.
it's not the same. Which is kind
Yeah, I
of weird
don't
because
play
if
that.
you know me, you know I don't like cutscenes generally, and I'd say the remake probably does have less cutscenes overall than
Is that
the
it? Then
original.
he's done with the characters? What the fuck, dude? All he did was mention Leon a little bit and fucking Sadler. What about this dude right here, dude? Come, alright, I'm gonna give him a chance, alright? I'm not gonna jump to conclusions. Synthetic man, okay? Why is he looking at me like that, dude? I'll give you a chance, alright? I won't jump to conclusions, but you better talk about this fucking... Oh man, this guy right here, dude. That atrocious
But I
fucking
love pretty
remake
much
version.
every cutscene in Resident Evil 4, so I usually make an exception because every single one is entertaining. There's no problem with having a lot of cutscenes as long as they're entertaining. That's why I like the Metal Gear games. If they didn't have that quirky Japanese charm and Kojima's general Westaboo-ness,
Oh,
which has him
Kojima.
emulate Hollywood movies, then the cutscenes would be boring,
Directed by
modern
Hideo
Sony
Kojima.
slop. And then I would hate the games because they would waste your fucking time, even though the gameplay is good in Metal Gear games as well. So really, maybe not the best example.
How much we left?
I guess what
we
I'm
got?
trying to say is
Okay,
video game
15
cutscenes are a
minutes.
lost art. Resident Evil 4 remakes are generally pretty good. There certainly were a few moments that felt like an action movie, and I
Seriously, the cutscenes were pretty good, bro. They were fucking boring, dude. Bro, this guy has been talking this entire time about downgrades. downgrades. You know what one of the biggest downgrades was in this game? The fucking cutscenes, dude. You know, I didn't shut up about it, man. You remember that, man? The watered down cutscenes, you know, that I was talking about constantly. I mentioned it like 1,000 times, you know, watered down cutscenes, dude. There were so many watered down cutscenes. What the fuck is he talking about, dude?
Appreciated those, but overall, the campiness has been very toned down here.
Cutscenes were fucking boring.
Problem. She's fucking horrible. And yes, I've seen the recent news of her voice actress being bullied off the internet, which of course, there's never any evidence for this, just like there's never any evidence for death threats either that people present, so I'm gonna choose not to believe it until I see some proof.
Was that true, dude?
As everyone...
Honestly, that was just something that I heard.
Should. But even if she was quote-unquote bullied off the internet, well, yeah, she probably doesn't deserve it. This is Capcom's fault for wanting an actual Asian actress to voice Ada, even though all the
you see,
previous
true, you
voices
know.
were great.
That's something that I say is that don't blame the actor, blame the voice casters, you know. The voice casters can suck a dick, you know.
And this woman just doesn't know how to voice act. I can't believe the voice director just let this shit go through, man. She's like straight up reading the lines.
The deal was, we get you out of here.
Hey, Kawaii Pie, how you doing?
No protection.
Good to see ya.
Wouldn't make me use this, would you?
Yeah, trash.
After 6 years, that is one hell of a greeting, Ada.
You don't seem surprised.
The thing is, right, is like you can shit on Ada all you want, but the thing is that all the characters are shit. So if you're gonna shit on Ada, then you better shit on Leon, Sadler, Krauser, Ashley, Salazar, especially, okay? Salazar is by far the most butchered character. Dude, if he doesn't mention that, then what the fuck? Bro, come on. The thing is, right, Synthetic Man is this sort of anti-woke guy, you know, and this guy's always making fun of woke shit. But Salazar is literally modeled after a old-ass woman. How can he not bring that up? Come on.
Nothing personal, Leon. Luis and I had an arrangement. Don't worry, I'll take good care of it.
And as for
Dude,
Ada's
did you
character-
hear her? She sounds so fucking... Yeah, listen to that line again.
Don't worry, I'll take good care of it.
Don't worry, I'll take good care of it. Dude, could that voice actress sound any more fucking boring? Any more bored, you know? Could she sound like she don't want to be there anymore? Jesus, dude.
And as for Ada's character, she's even more
I'll
of a
take
bitch in the red
care
dress
of
than she was
it.
in the original. It's pretty obnoxious.
Dude, he talks like fucking Synthetic Man does.
Actually. And of course, I can't forget to mention
Okay.
Salazar, who
Okay,
looks
here we
like
go.
he's about to join the next drag queen story hour. And on top of his butchered appearance, he also has far, far fewer interactions with Leon over the course of the
Okay, so he
castle.
actually did
And
mention
just
it.
like I mentioned in the last video, all gendered lines have been cut out of the game. No ballistics, no women, no bitch in the red dress. Even the female Ganado with a pitchfork through her head has
Yep.
been cut out. This is undoubtedly censorship, and I'm glad that's...
Also, the score as well. I don't know if he's going to mention that, but the score is also woke as fuck.
as far as the wokeness goes, but making these changes in the name of inclusivity is still bad. Not nearly as bad as shit we've been exposed to in the past 5 years, but I'm still...
Oh my god, Kyle, you really are right, dude. Seriously, 95% of this video is just negative. This fucking title is a complete lie, dude. Seriously.
Still gonna point it out wherever I see it. So fortunately, it's not all bad. Believe it or not, I think they actually upgraded Ashley's character, despite much complaining on the internet about her appearance. I think the main upgrade is that she's now desperately thirsty for Leon's dick.
Leon, there's some armor. Bet you could use it like a bulletproof vest.
If Ashley's AI wasn't so bad, she wouldn't be so fucking unbearable.
She wants the dick, dude. She wants it. And I'd say just in general, a female character that is nice to you the entire time is a breath of fresh air. I swear to God, every video game feels like they gotta do the same thing movies are doing, where it's a strong, independent woman who shits on the man the whole time, so the fact that Ashley's nothing like that is good. Now, if only she wasn't so annoying in gameplay. And like I said, I think Luis is a little bit of an upgrade. The only problem is Leon shits on him for almost no reason the whole time. And he dies saving Leon's ass from Krauser, so I thought that was a
Well, because Leon's a fucking douchebag, that's
Krauser,
why.
He may have received.
Remember that one line, dude? Oh, hey, senor, you got a smoke? You know, those things will kill you, you know. Fuck that line as well.
Biggest upgrade of all. The only character.
Bro, he sounds like one of those fucking people that's like, you know, can you not smoke, okay? Secondhand smoke, you know. Fuck out of here with that shit.
Change that felt 100% in the.
If you don't want to get secondhand smoke, then don't fucking stand next to someone who's smoking, okay? Oh man, you shouldn't smoke, dude.
Spirit of the original game. As now in the remake,
Luis is a side grid.
Krauser and Leon.
Stick bundle Leon, yeah, facts, dude.
Enough play, rookie. You haven't changed.
Listen to that shit. What was it that Synfake Man said? Krauser's an upgrade. Okay, so he said that Krauser's an upgrade. Does this sound like an upgrade to you?
Enough play, rookie. You haven't changed a damn bit. Enough play, rookie. You haven't changed a damn bit.
Does that sound like a fucking upgrade to you? Wait, what did he say?
Enough play, rookie.
Enough play, rookie. You haven't changed a damn bit. You know, you haven't changed a damn bit. Enough play, rookie. You haven't changed enough. Hey, you know, what is that, dude? Why does he do that? Seriously, it's a Triple H wannabe, dude. This guy really is a Triple H wannabe. Look at him. 100% Triple H wannabe right here, dude.
Master-student relationship.
Enough play, Rocky. You haven't changed enough bit. You haven't changed a damn bit. What a disappointment. So goddamn weak.
To do what's necessary.
You're too soft to do what's necessary. That's an upgrade, apparently.
Between you and me, rookie.
Fucking garbage.
And Krauser has that perfect.
Dude,
like,
he sounds like he's fucking. He sounds like he's about to bust a nut or some shit, you know? That's the difference between me and you. Oh god, rookie. Is that? Oh god. You know what is that, dude? It's fucking terrible. Seriously.
Like condescension toward Leon.
Garbage.
Especially if you get killed by him over and over again.
What the hell were you doing for 2 years?
No map is what the hell are you doing? Jerking off, obviously. Jerking off constantly. And then finally, when you defeat his second form, the student has surpassed the master. Again, it's kind of generic, but it's the type of, like, feel-good, campy, 80s spirit that I loved about the original game. I just wish more of this game had that kind of energy. Now on to some of the more minor things. I already complained about the new inventory system in my last video, but the black outlines look horrible. The auto sort kind of defeats the original purpose of that inventory system. And the fact that the case only takes up like a third of the screen and the rest is a sort of translucent background of the gameplay, so it's not even a proper pause screen.
No Leon in the inventory, you know?
I don't like any of that. It's the same type of modern minimalistic UI that just feels completely soulless because I've seen it like 1,000 times.
Okay, so the guy's mentioning how boring the inventory screen is. Is he not even going to mention Leon not being in the inventory anymore? That was one of my, the biggest complaints of the inventory.
Times by now. Alright, I've been putting it off.
What the fuck? You didn't even mention it, dude. See, this
whole video, but now
Come
it's finally
on.
time to talk about professional difficulty. This is actually the second time I'm recording this segment because I decided to play the game a third time.
Fuck's sake, dude. Albert Wesker, how you doing there, man? Good to see you. Did he say a single positive thing? Oh, dude, the entire video has just been him shitting on the game. That's what I don't get, man. This is completely false advertisement right here. This is misleading as fuck, dude.
I released this video because I wanted to at least unlock some bonus content, and unfortunately pretty much all of it is locked behind getting a high rank, which means finishing the game as fast as possible. Now,
do you know what though? At least it
slightly similar
well,
to the
if it wasn't for the
original, but
microtransactions, it would prove
just
it
like
would
the
force
original,
people to
adaptive
get good,
difficulty
you
is
know.
Turned off, and it's set to the maximum possible difficulty for hardcore, not standard, which is a pretty important distinction. On top of this, only perfect parries.
Is he really gonna go into? Is he really gonna talk about professional for a few minutes
with the knife work? With the only exception to that rule being certain boss attacks like Mendez's cross wipes and Krauser's first form's various different knife attacks can luckily still be parried normally, which is such a massive change in gameplay. Just when you think you're starting to get good at the game, then your get out of jail free card.
I need a drink, man.
Much less useful. Either that, or you got to start.
Seriously, I'm getting a fucking headache, dude.
So you know exactly when to.
It's
parry
fucking
in a
warm as
tiny
hell in
window.
this room.
And the only real player feedback here is
Revolves,
a
dude. I
fraction of
blame
a
you for
second
this.
Flash from the lower right corner of the screen where your knife indicator is. So there's certainly quite a bit of trial and error here, especially
50
since some
minutes
of the
of this
enemies
shit.
so quickly with so little telegraphing, like the Novista doors, that you're probably just going to get hit unless you manage to shoot them first. Another issue is that there's no auto saves anymore. You can only load from a manual save. And this isn't so bad as long as you're not going for S+. S+, the ultimate ranking, you have to do from a fresh save with only 15 saves across the whole game, which might sound like a lot, but
Good
this
review.
game has a lot of very difficult segments. As someone who's beaten Dead Space 2 hardcore mode twice, let me just tell you,
It's
this is
Revolves'
much
fault.
more
Yeah, it
difficult
is.
than that.
He's the
three
one that
saves-
fucking requested this fucking shit, dude. 50 minutes of this.
Dead Space 2, while highly punishing, that game is much easier than this. Now, the reason I re-recorded this segment is because I went from completely hating professional difficulty because enemies are just way too aggressive and the perfect parry system makes the controls even more frustrating, to now.
But you know what? The problem with professional isn't the enemy aggression or the perfect parrying, it's the clunkiness, dude. The fucking unrefined gameplay and the lack of stuns and shit, but he fails to mention any of this shit, dude. Come on, dude. How can a video be 50 minutes long, yet he doesn't even mention a fraction of the game's biggest flaws? What the hell, dude?
Now having more of a...
He's still yet to mention the fucking horrendous stun locking and, you know, and all the stupid animations he gets stuck in. Things that, you know, sort of pretty much ruin the gameplay, you know.
Love-hate relationship, because
but you know, maybe that's just my
you to get good at the mechanics.
problems.
Once you finally get a handle on when to shoot, when to stand still, when to run, what attacks can be parried / dodge / you have to stagger the enemy out of them in the case of the grabs, the combat finally starts to fully click. Now, I still gotta say, there's definitely bullshit moments, particularly as you get further into the game.
Like the stun locking. That's bullshit.
The second Krauser fight is infuriating just because of how long it is. So if you die in the final part, even if you remembered to save right before it, you have to redo the
combat
entire
looks
fight
clunky
again.
as hell.
And
It
that's
is
bare
clunker.
minimum 5
Very
minutes each
clunker.
time, closer to 10. Another annoying element is the fact that enemy aggression seems to be turned up alongside difficulty, and so it gets to the point where running...
You see that then? You see that stun lock? Watch Leon.
Turned up alongside difficulty, and so it gets to the point...
You see how he got comboed then? Why does he not mention that, dude? That's one of the worst things about the combat, the gameplay. The enemies can combo you like it's fucking Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. That should not happen, dude.
We're running past...
That's fucking bullshit, you know?
Enemies,
but he doesn't mention that at all. I don't get it.
Easier than just fighting them.
The guy will talk about each weapon for fucking 2 minutes each, but he won't mention stuff like that, dude. That's stuff that is actually important.
Which I really don't like.
You see that there as well? That's another fucking flaw with this game. Watch Leon again. Watch his body.
Is actually easier than just fighting them, which I really don't.
You see how he gets fucking flinched? That's another flaw with the gameplay, but he doesn't mention that, you know?
Because this is an action game. Avoiding enemies is basically the antithesis to this genre game.
You see that again?
Avoiding enemies is basically
Oh,
the
actually, I think he got hit by
antithesis to
something
this
there, okay.
genre. Yeah, it fits for the survival horror entries in the series. I never.
And that's why I don't understand about like certain like negative reviews or videos is like when they go into such high detail about a whole bunch of shit, but they don't mention the most glaring flaws. I never understand that, you know.
Problem speedrunning through Resident Evil 1 remake. I've done it.
But maybe he doesn't see them as flaws. Maybe that's just me.
3 or 4 times by now. But when you're forced to avoid the very reason you should be even playing this genre of video game, it really kind of ruins the experience. They should have taken a second look at this ranking system. I had no problem with the rankings in Resident Evil 5, which was based on accuracy, numbers of death, and time together. That would have worked perfectly for this game. Now that it just comes down
man,
to
thank
time,
God it's almost
or in
over.
the case of S+, it has to be on a fresh save, number of saves, and also time. You're not even really fucking playing the game at that point, are you? So in conclusion...
Who are you, Dookie? He's a bot. It's just a bot. He's not an actual person.
Is the Resident Evil 4 remake a good remake? I would say mostly yes, in the sense that...
Dude, mostly yes. Listen to this. Listen to what he just said.
At that point, are you? So in conclusion, is the Resident Evil 4 remake a good remake? I would say mostly yes.
In conclusion, is RE4 remake a good remake? I would say mostly yes. Dude, you've been complaining the entire video. What the fuck? That's DSP type shit. That's DSP mentality, man.
In the sense that as a...
You can't fucking say that and have a title like this and then complain the entire time. It's misleading, bro. Come on.
Reimagining, it definitely stands on its own from the original. There's a lot changed here. Like I said, the castle is basically unrecognizable in its layout. And while a decent amount of areas and encounters were cut, at least some of the most memorable moments were recreated and expanded upon in some cases. I'd say the boss fight...
Is that supposed to be a justification? Oh man, they may recut content, but at least they had some of the areas. Come on, dude. Why? Where is the hostility towards Capcom? They don't deserve any fucking breaks, dude. They don't deserve any second chances. This guy should be ripping into Capcom. Come on, dude. Synthetic Man, dude. Voice of the voiceless. The guy that's honest and criticizes the games, dude. We can all rely on Synthetic Man, right? Come on, dude.
Fights are mostly an upgrade, even though the U3 boss was cut. And I really like the knife parry mechanic. I would have liked that in the original RE4, though that game was easy enough as it was. I still think it's a really cool idea. But yeah, there's still a lot of
for its own game.
Problems with this remake. I'd say the biggest one in terms of the gameplay.
Wait. He's about to say what the biggest flaw is. Okay, let's pay attention.
I still think it's a really cool idea. But yeah, there's still a lot of problems with this remake. I'd say the biggest one...
A lot of problems, but it's still good.
In terms of the gameplay mechanics is just the controls. It controls like complete fucking ass, dude. I can't emphasize this enough. The RE2 remake controls do not work for an action game. Believe it or not, I have never had a problem with how a Resident Evil game controlled until now. I was fine with the tank controls, even for the action games in the series. I think Resident Evil 4
just him
and 5
complaining
control
about the
fine.
game, yeah.
I think Resident Evil 6, despite the fact you could do so many stupid moves like rolling around on the ground and stuff, I still think that game...
More cons, but mostly good game, yeah. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? You know, because when I think of good games, I think about all of these flaws, you know? You know that amazing game that I love, you know? That game's got so many flaws, but I still love it, you know? Come on, dude.
Game controls fine, too. The first-person RE games also control fine, though admittedly the blocking was pretty overpowered, so you didn't really need to maneuver around that much. But now with RE2, 3, and now 4 remake, we have these sloppy, sluggish controls where it feels like Leon is maneuvering through fucking tar, which worked okay for RE2 remake because you're just dodging slow-ass zombies most of the time. It was a survival horror experience, right? And with RE3...
Wait, RE2 remake was a survival horror experience? That's just a lie, dude. Come on, dude. That's not a survival horror game.
Remake, you had a completely busted...
Fucking RE2 remake is scary at all.
Dodge roll mechanic that made you completely invincible and also slowed down
Imagine
time.
calling RE2 remake a survival horror
there's
game.
no way to make these
That might be
shitty
the funniest thing I've
controls
heard
feel
all
better.
week.
Now look, I know it sounds like I'm shitting all over this game again. That's just the nature of my
Clickbait
reviews,
title, yeah.
dude. I focus on the negative. But I still
guess he's trying to draw in all the dick suckers, you know?
think this is a pretty fun game. In some ways, it is definitely a step down from the original. But this is the type of game that is going to appeal to people who like to master a game. Get as good as possible at a single-player game for some fucking reason. You're not even competing against anyone. This is like Doom Eternal all over again. But seriously, I guess if you're more speed-running inclined and you're willing to get used...
Oh, wow, the speedrunning, dude. What is this guy, fucking Benjamin? Did you hear that? The guy's saying, you know, if you're a speedrunner, then this game's amazing or whatever, dude. That's Benjamin type shit, seriously. This guy's been having conversations with Benjamin, I think.
The shitty sprinting, if you can even fucking call it sprinting. There's obviously a pretty decently high skill ceiling for this game, and you can pull off some really...
Not really, dude. This game, honestly, doesn't really require skill. It requires, well, using the right tools, dude. Get yourself a riot gun and upgrade it a certain amount. This game does not take skill. It really doesn't, dude. Seriously. I mean, you can go watch, like, you know, I'm not plugging, or I'm just using it as an example, but go use my guide to get an S+ rank on a professional, and you'll get it easily. You don't even need to be good at the fucking game. It takes skill, dude.
Cool moves. As I started getting better at the game on
Really
my
doesn't.
third playthrough, I started to feel good too. But I've got to say, with this vastly increased difficulty and frustrating
Upskirting is
controls
illegal,
and
yeah.
RNG follow-up
I
attack
know, right?
system, why the hell would they make it RNG? I just realized
Upskirting
that
is
by making
illegal
the game
in real
significantly
life,
more
so it
difficult,
shouldn't
they
be
also
in
made it
video
somewhat
games.
less
Side
fun.
grade, yeah.
Now, some people think
I love
the
a
game
good
being
side
hard
grade.
makes it fun. Well, you're fucked in the head and need to stop playing video games for at least a year. For me, I don't really care about being challenged anymore. I'm gonna be honest. I was baited into playing this on hard mode. I'm not gonna fall for that shit ever again. I don't care how easy modern games are on normal. I have learned my lesson, I swear.
Oh man, how you doing there? The
I know no
King's
one really cares to
TJ.
come
It's
to
good to
me
see
for
you, dude.
advice on video game
I'm
development,
sorry that you
considering
have to
I
witness
obviously
this,
don't know what
okay?
I'm talking
But
about.
look, lad,
My only
it's
experience
almost
is playing
over.
hundreds
Thank
of
God.
video games, so if that doesn't really count for
Side
anything,
grade sounds like
whatever,
a
I can't
bad
argue with you.
rimming.
But if there are any potential game developers listening,
Yeah, what
I
the
would
fuck is a
highly
side
advise
grade?
that you make your game
That doesn't
as
make
fun
sense,
as
dude.
possible first. A game actually
No such
needs
thing
to
as
be
a side grade.
satisfying to play before you can then crank the difficulty to a suitably challenging
What the hell
level.
was it, dude? Regenerador, Gigante, and side grade. Oh
You don't
yeah.
design the difficulty of your
English lessons with Synthetic Man. Sign up today, okay? You will not be disappointed.
game around the type of people who can beat it with a Dance Dance Revolution mat. I would also argue you shouldn't base it around playtesters who clearly have the level of skill of DSP. There's certainly a happy medium between.
Oh man. I've been a subscriber since that God of War video. Always enjoyed the content. Oh yeah, you're a lurker. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. You know, it really means a lot. You know, I'm really glad that I can bring some enjoyment to your day. And it means a lot to hear those nice words, you know. So thank you for that, King. Okay, appreciate it, brother.
Between those two things. But to try and end this tangent on a point, I just think Resident Evil 4 leaned a little bit too far toward making a game that had a high skill ceiling.
Oh yeah, by the way, King, but I don't know if you lurk just because you're not really a fan of typing, but don't ever be, you know, don't ever like
than
be
actually
afraid
making
to
a
get in
fun
on the
game.
conversation
I will
and
play
shit, you
Resident
know.
Evil 4, the original, for the rest of time
Pe-
because it
anyone's
is an
welcome, you
incredibly
know.
fun experience, even if it's not.
Don't
so
feel like you're
challenging.
not a part
This
of the
game
community.
I
Don't feel like you're
probably
being
won't
left
play
out. You know,
again
everybody's a
anytime
part of the community.
soon, if ever.
Everybody's
I'll
welcome.
probably come back to play the DLC.
But maybe you just
and
like to
that'll be the
chill
end
and
of it,
watch the
because it's
videos,
just
you know.
Not as
I'm the same, dude. I lurk a lot too. I don't really comment on videos or anything. So.
fun to play. Challenging, yes, but the replayability is almost
But I don't want people to
non-existent
feel
for
like they aren't a
various
part of it, you
reasons.
know.
That would probably take another 10 minutes to explain. Maybe one of these days I'll make a Gaming is Dying on replayability. But to not end this video on a negative note, I will say it was fun. It was better than I thought it would be. It definitely wasn't as woke as I thought.
He
it
pronounced
would be, so that's good.
gigante,
But
yeah.
it is lacking a lot of content I probably should have had,
I don't know, dude.
You know, I've already complained about the rest. But Resident Evil 4
And Revolves
was
is
good,
an honest
but
man,
it wasn't
yes.
good enough. Not as good as
He's a
the
very honest
original,
man.
but it's probably worth your time when it
Same
goes
thing,
on
man,
sale.
Cool Gaming.
That's about it. See you next time, guys.
See you next time, guys. The thing is with Synfake, man, is that
I could put in
this guy isn't a bad content creator. He's just fucking overrated, dude, you know? Like, everybody sees Synfake, man, as this voice of the voiceless, you know? He speaks for the minority, the people that aren't afraid to criticize a game, you know? Synfake, man, is always right, you know? He doesn't suck games dick. He's just fucking overrated is what he is, you know? He's alright, but like I said, he's fucking boring, dude. He's not really entertaining. And, you know, you sure as hell shouldn't idolize this fucking guy, dude. And the thing is, right, it's just, don't ever, like, idolize these reviewers and stuff, you know. Oh my god, you know, Synfake, man, he's a good guy, you know, we can rely on his word. This guy is never wrong. We can trust this guy's reviews, you know. Just have your own opinions, have your own thoughts, you know. Same with me, you know. Like, don't even listen to my opinions. Don't listen to my thoughts, you know. Have your own thoughts, you know. Have your own feelings. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to this fucking guy. You know, whenever I make a review or, you know, give my opinions on my game, I'm just giving my advice, you know, like, should you buy this game, you know, should you buy RE4 Remake, you know, in my opinion, no, dude, but it's just my opinions, you know. I'll give you some information on things that I think suck, but I don't want you to see me as this guy that's like, yeah, you know, we can rely on Nightcrawler, you know, just have your own fucking opinions, dude. What you should do. Probably complain about 90% of the time, but it's mostly good game. Yeah, I know, right? Come on, it's just fucking bullshit. That was a very bad review. Seriously, not a good review. Regenadors probably should be more involved, and I think he was riding the crub about video controversy. Yeah, was there? Oh yeah, you know, I'm not forcing you, King. You know, if you like to just chill and lurk, then you do you, brother, you know, but don't ever feel like you're not a part of it, you know, don't feel like you're, oh my god, you know, there's this community that I don't know how to get involved, you know, I feel like I'm not part of it, you know. Like George, for example, he's only just recently been getting really into the community, but he feels like a real part of it, you know, so. My god, shit. So yeah, I guess that's it then, people. Do you know what I'm gonna do as well? I hate to be this guy, but I'm really trying to make the shit work, okay? And I'm not gonna mention it like all the fucking time, okay? But since we're ending the stream, I'm just gonna mention it one time, but I'm sorry to be the, you know, the douchebag plugin guy, but I really do want to try and make this shit work, so I am gonna be trying out this website here, Kick, okay? It's a new streaming website, dude. It's still growing, and I think it could be a great opportunity for the channel, you know what I mean? So I want to give this shit a go. I'm just trying to get, you know, some people over there, so if you're interested in the streams, then I'd highly appreciate, and I'd really appreciate if you could go over here and, you know, drop a like, you know, please follow, okay? Nah, but yeah. I do want to try and give this shit a go, so quick plug right there. I'm not going to talk about it constantly, you know, I'm not going to have fucking, you know, links on screen and having the bot just spam links constantly. I'm not going to be mentioning it every 5 minutes. Just want to give it a quick plug there because I really do want to try and make it work. So I'm hoping that I can go over there full time. So, right, let me close this down and that too. Well, that review was boring, yeah. Revolves, man. You motherfucker, dude. Motherfucker. I'm gonna get you back for this, Revolves. We're all gonna team up and I'm gonna hunt your ass down and fuck you up for doing that shit. That's where Leafy is here. Is that? Oh yeah, him, dude. Who gives a shit about that guy? Great, another app to download. Hit the like, you momos. I won't be there unless it's Rumble. Rumble? I've never heard of Rumble. The thing is, right, is that I'm gonna give it a go, you know? And if it goes well, and, you know, I get a good amount of people to come over, then I'm gonna go on there full time. But if I don't, you know, if it doesn't work, then I'll just scrap it and come back to YouTube, you know. That's the problem with having a pre-existing community on a platform, is that it's hard to get people to come over to a different platform. But it was George, my boy George, recommended it to me, you know. He let me know about it, and I thought, shit, dude, could be a good opportunity. So I actually like Kick's appearance. Yeah, I don't know anything about it, you know. It looks pretty cool. But the thing is, right, is that you guys are probably thinking, like, well, what's in it for me, you know? Why should I take the time to come over to Kick and make an account? Well, you're not just helping me out, dude, but you're also going to be benefiting yourselves, you know? Do you know how on YouTube, like, whenever you type a message, you've probably experienced this a lot, but you probably experienced it this very stream. But you know, whenever you've typed something and it's had a swear word in it, like fuck or some shit, and it gets deleted, and it's very frustrating, like, oh my god, really? YouTube is deleting my comments. It's so frustrating. Well, you don't have to deal with that, dude. You'll be able to type whatever the fuck you want, and it's not gonna get deleted. So you guys are benefited. So it helps everyone, you know. So, but yeah, I'll shut up about it, okay? I might just mention it at the end of each stream, you know, just once. I'm not gonna be talking about it constantly. Donate 6,000. Do join Kick. To join Kick. Yep, in comment section. Yeah. How come Rumble? Because YouTube's soft. Yeah, YouTube is very soft. Oh man, but yeah, there we go, people, you know. There is the first of 3 parts of this 3-day reaction marathon. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope to see you for part 2 tomorrow, where we'll be taking a look at a bunch of upcoming games and recently released games, and just checking out some trailers, sharing my thoughts, so we can take a look at some games, see what they're all about. So, as a little teaser, okay? As a little teaser for tomorrow's stream, here is what you guys can expect, okay? So, right here, we got some Lords of the Fallen gameplay, Marvel Spider-Man 2 story trailer, Remorse the List launch trailer recommended by Midari, Turbo Overkill announcement trailer, Post Trauma, 9 Years of Shadow, Alan Wake 2, Lies of Pi, Blasphemous 2, The Last Faith, Assassin's Creed recommended by Revolves, MK1, Alone in the Dark, Remnant Tour, and anything else that you guys want. If you want to come join my Discord, it's in the description. Come and chat with the community, as well as request any videos or anything that you guys want to see. It's in the description. You're more than welcome to come and join. But yeah, this is the type of shit that you'll be seeing tomorrow. Thank you to Revolves, by the way, for helping me out with this shit. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even have half of these videos. So thanks to Revolves for requesting the majority of these games. And Saints Row, the torture stream. Yeah. That's going to be on Sunday, okay? So on Sunday, we're going to be doing a torture stream of Saints Row Reboot, as well as another game. I'm thinking The Last of Us 2, but I'll see, okay? I might change it. I think some of my comments got censored this stream. Yeah, dude, it's super annoying, you know? So that's a huge benefit to Kick, you know? You'll be able to type whatever the hell you want, and it's not going to get bloody deleted. Because that is one of the biggest flaws with YouTube, is the censorship, you know? It's unbearable, man. It really is. Oh yeah, by the way, actually, let me God, I can't even talk. I'm getting tired, but let me show you guys one last thing as well, which is pretty cool, dude. So look what I've got right here, dude. What I set up yesterday. Take a look at this shit, man. It might be loud. Brutal motherfucking Doom. I don't know if you guys would like to see a playthrough of this, but this shit is fucking beast, man. It's super fucking cool. I'm absolute garbage on mouse and keyboard, but I'm hoping to get better. Listen to that fucking shotgun, dude. This game is fucking badass, dude. Seriously fucking badass right here. I'm absolute garbage with keyboard and mouse though. I'm a complete noob, okay? Yeah, this game is fucking absolute... Man, it's pure manliness, seriously. It's fucking sweet. This is a mod for Doom. Super cool. But yeah, enough of that, okay? Let me know if you want to see this on stream. Okay. Brutal Doom is an upgrade. It sure is, man. Dude, Brutal Doom is better than the original Doom. Yeah, I fucking said it. It's fucking badass. It's really cool. Okay, the music kicks hard. Yeah, that's a custom soundtrack that I downloaded. Okay. Who recommended Kick? George Sears. Georgie boy, you know. He recommended that shit, he did. Georgie boy.
Hiya, Georgie.
Hiya, Georgie. I've seen this game before, yeah, have you? I love the metal remix. Yeah, it's cool, dude. Cool. Music kicks hard. It sure does, man. George is like BitChute. George, is it like BitChute? I'm not really yeah, I'm not really the person to ask, you know, but... Okay. Alright, so I need to go, okay, people? It's like, 8:15, alright? And I need to, go, make dinner, whatever, you know, get that shit sorted, so... I hope you all enjoyed, okay? It was good to have you guys here. Thank you for getting me through that slog of a review by Synthetic Man, you know, Regenador. But I need to go, okay? So hopefully I'll see you tomorrow with the part 2 of the 3-day reaction marathon. Until then, I'll see you all